Alright, let's get into things. I'm still running around in the monsoon armor.
I've got a special announcement.
Also, I'm definitely feeling a lot better compared to yesterday.
And
Okay,
request
see you
complete.
later.
Kittens play, really.
Which feels weird to say. I mean, not to say I didn't have fun yesterday. It was just one of those things of anyone who was there. As I say this really early on, but yeah, anyone who was there yesterday understands how frustrating some of that was for me. So just having something that's a lot calmer in comparison feels
We've got a special delivery for you.
good. It feels better. That and today I can just take a nice slow walk through. Turn on the kill count. Do my thing. You know how it goes. Also, I did actually manage to get off stream the what's it called? The 5-minute quest. I got it down to I think like 4 minutes 50 some. It was very close.
No reason to be frugal.
But I was able to do it entirely bowgun with Olivia. Basically had Olivia distract a whole bunch, got a whole bunch of headshots in. She managed to stun the thing twice. And that gave me the exact amount of lenience I needed to be able to go ahead
On my way there.
and kill it. Within that 5-minute range. With whatever we had. And it turns out the answer was not using the fire shots. It turned out the solution that I was going for was using the spread shots. Whenever it started getting close. It did use some fire shots, but not a ton. And while it was stunned, that's when I started using the cluster bombs. I just realized it says the Arkveld thing there because I used... I'll just get it afterwards. I did not hit you? Okay. Ooh, I was hoping I'd be barely out of range for that.
Be careful. He looks angry.
He's gonna be a lot more than angry in a second. Because you're gonna die. An outbreak of Nitro Toad. Funny toads. Funny frog. Let me get the tail. Give me that tail, boy. That's what I like to see. You gonna get lit up today, boy? Can you not stab me right there, please? I just got back up. It's very rude. I get the fact that I'm murdering you, but calm down. No. Bad Rompopo. Dead Rompopo. Almost dead Rompopo. Dead Rompopo.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
Looks like the monster left something behind.
I'm gonna fix the title on them like I was like a that one there. There we go. And bada bing, bada bang. Not even 3 minutes. It's not bad. That's a Sarakios plate. I'm actually gonna save this for later. I should be able to do this at some point. It's only a 3-star one, and it's a Quematress. I mean, it's a tempered one, sure, but like, it's a Quematress. Let's be real here. That thing's not that scary. I'm gonna go murder this Nursilla. I'm gonna get the frenzied one because I want some frenzy shards. Maybe I'll do the other one if I feel like it. Because like I said, in comparison to yesterday, this feels a lot
Commencing the
calmer.
quest. Are you ready?
Use a lucky voucher, why not? And to be fair, I think part of it's also just the nature of how the game is, on one hand. But on the other hand, there's not as much stress and pressure, where if you make one mistake, you're going to completely lose. You know, you chase someone for 5 seconds too long. It's like I said, you chase someone for 5 seconds too long, or you don't lock down a certain part of the map that you should have been, or you didn't bring the right perks because for some reason they were all squatted up, and well, you know how it goes. Both of them jump at me like, you picked the wrong house, fool. No, please, I'm sorry. I don't know which one's my target, but it's this one, okay. I wonder how it's calculated for getting rid of the frenzy by specific damage amounts, or if it's number of hits, or it just make me curious, like very much genuinely. Also, I guess they're killing both of them. This is actually the one that I want. It definitely is. Because you can stick the shadowy stuff on it. Alright, Nurse Sussy, I need you to die. That. Did he just pincher the other guy's behind? Oh, I was trying to leap through that too.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
And I'm like, yeah, I could just dung pop the things, but I'm okay with the challenge.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
I want to kill this thing, so like...
Your weapon stop.
Yeah, kind of...
I made eye contact with it.
I was gonna say, if they did not give me guild authorization, I was gonna kill this thing even if it wasn't. 'Cause I was already engaged with this thing for a while. No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die today.
Time to go on the offensive.
You're gonna see why I came to kill your friend first, and then you. I'm not even bothering with sharpening.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
And that's because of that reason, yeah, that, and now I actually have a chance to.
The monster dropped something.
I don't know what it dropped, but...
I'll ride with you.
Crystal poison shard. mean, I'll just fling it at it for the sake of funnies. Why not? Monster broth. Monster insides. Stomach acid. I'm not sure where else to go with this. Oh, thank you, Eric. Wasn't actually going to be concerned about that. I saw that when I was trying to carve it, McNugget. Hang on. The one time, I don't actually need you to zoom over to me at Mach 5. The other times, no. He's got to zoom then. If he doesn't, he's going to be late. Come to me, spider. Yoink! Take the temporary one first, then we can go for the actual other one there. I'll take the monster broth off of it. Take that and grounded. But yeah, I will say,
Get a load of these claws.
one of the big upsides, at least having to practice with that, is I got very comfortable. So I had to run this like 10-15 times off stream.
The monster's debilitated.
I got very comfortable running. Did I poison it? I did. But I got very comfortable running heavy bowgun. And touched on some intricacies that I wasn't used to using with it because I had to really pull out all the stops with it. So I guess that's one good way. I mean, I'll do it when there's a lot less pressure, but might be a really good way to learn a new weapon. Get whatever requirements that I'm given for it. Go for one of the arena quests. Pick up a weapon I've never used. And just force myself to use it until I get really good with it. Or until I can at least get a passing grade on it with an A. Because obviously they're going to send you some resources that are intended for your success. Like for example, against the bear, they gave me fire ammo, knowing that it's its weakness. Alongside with other weapons being fire-based, like the Nudra lance, for instance.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
I think was the bow fire? Might have been a flame coating bow. I don't know, it was something there. I thought it was a fire bow. It was something involving it. Those monster broth. I probably don't need a ton of it, but like, look, free supplies is all I'm gonna say. I want to point out the funky thing of seeing Nursilla covered in like the spikes and the armor, like the coating and all that with the skin. And then as a reminder that where the heck are you going? I'm talking. Where are you running off to? I guess not there, but like. There's a dead Blongonga nearby? Oh no, it's a frenzied Nursilla rot, and I was like, I thought that Blongonga. I was like, where'd the Blongonga go? I know I didn't kill that thing. Tempered gore. Lagia.
Wow, you sure got here fast.
Yeah, I got your lobby code right here. Me. Oh shoot, I forgot to put the lobby code up. Let me go ahead and just pin that real quick. the usual message that I put. There we go. Sorry, I forgot to write the lobby code. I got into things immediately and just went full slow brain mode on that.
Ooh, I'm liking
My apologies. Anyway, how are you? There we go. That's... Oh, that's my charm. I was right. Omega, and... I'm doing pretty good. Compared to yesterday, today's been a lot better so far. Yesterday was a lot of internal screaming, to be blunt with it. Things definitely not going as well as they could have, but it is what it is. It happens. What do I want to run today? Hang on. Do I go for this one? I go for this one. Let's go for the shirtless one. We're going shirtless today. Oh yeah, I forgot the fact that my lantern's set. I'll get the lantern for right now. I'll put this on though. For the gun lance. I do like the little Arkveld things popping out for the gun lance though. But yeah, outside of... Oh yeah, I actually did manage. I was saying before you popped in.
Any quests you want to go on?
I got through the bear one. As you can see, I got through with the A rank on this one. I haven't gotten around to these two. I'm just trying to get it for the one time for the actual quest, but I eventually did manage to solo it with the... Well, not solo, but I used Olivia to stun the bear a couple times. Gave me a whole bunch of headshots. Cluster bombed it a couple times, and then also just using the spread shot for the shotgun mode, essentially. Made definitely a bit of difference that I forgot to take into consideration. I had to do some very specific stuff that I wasn't used to doing with the weapon, but... Yeah, I guess that's one way to go ahead and practice with and get better with certain weapons.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we working with today? Let's see what we're changing up in case I need to change my gear. I'm pro now. I wish. Now you carry me. I wish. I forgot this one has 5 monsters. Seeing all of them with like 30 monsters. I know that you have the one that has 4. I haven't gotten around to the prior ones for it, but... For this one's just a Mizu and 4 Quems. Oh, I forgot. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. What do we want to do, though? I'm not actually sure today. You know what? Let's do... Let's go for a GOG again. I want to do... I'm feeling some... I'm feeling some 9-star GOG as a warm-up. Because we're probably going to be doing something harder, I imagine. So I want to do a 9-star GOG as a nice warm-up. Again, we'll get to 10-star at some point, but... I'm not trying to have an aneurysm. But everything on me, I do need to go ahead and replenish that. And I'm also going to change up my weapons. You know, so that'll still be a decent challenge, but... What's my current one set? Please, fire res. Right, I have it set to that. Yeah, take your time, no rush. I'm also just going to go ahead and quickly switch my... Jewel, where's my 3 one that I had? Because I had a very specific one for my dual blades that I was looking at using. This one. Alright, let me go ahead and change my equipment for the GOG set to specifically use... this. Then as opposed to Bubble Blight, I'm actually going to take standard. Actually, carry out standard. And then Wyvern Lovers. Shockproof Artillery. I need Fire Res on that one. Yeah, we're gonna need more Fire Res. Artillery wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna be using that for half the fight. I'm gonna be using the dual blades for most of the fight, though. So probably just better do the blaze duel. Shockproof. I'll have to drop Sane as much as I would like that, and just get myself some extra fire res. What are we looking at? We're looking at 16. Actually, why am I not just using the fire resistance one? I have the fire resistance one right here. That's just better. That covers me. I mean, yeah, I'd love to use the really good one, but you know, my focus, my agitator on there. But I'm like, I'd rather just go ahead and not have an aneurysm when I'm trying to do it. You know, I feel like that's a little bit more important. Register loadout. GOG now. Hopefully a better GOG. Still got a lot of good stuff on there. Do at least have some nice Arc Vulcan shenaniganry going with the lifesteal. Got the frenzy boost. We'll make it work. Actually, I'm going to pop my... Well, 1... 2... 3... I've got mostly a full meal. I got 60 minutes on there.
Serious.
Worst case, I could just pop a ration if I need to early on, if it becomes an issue. Pop a spare one for a reason. And it'll be to replenish the stamina. Alright, there we go. That should be everything. Let me make sure that we should be. Yeah, we are.
Like soup and noodles, we've got
Alright. Let's cook. And by that I mean let's cook GOG into a nice GOG pie. Nice gunpowder pie. I don't really think we can turn GOG into a pie. Hello, ugly. I've come to bargain. I think we could probably rock it with... Actually, do you want me to... I'm gonna go ahead and call. I'm gonna call for the thing there, just so we have the AI with us. Don't get me wrong. Wesker and Gustavo probably could put some decent work in, but I'd probably rather have the AI to have some actual weapons in there.
I say we finish this up quick and head home.
Oh, yeah, they got the elemental in there too. I forgot about that.
Let's begin then.
Sir, I need you to hold still so I can hit your tail. Not lock onto that.
Softened up now.
Oh, I got kicked right in the face. Sir, that's very rude of you. do it, Fabio. We all know you're built different, Fabio. Ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna retreat for a moment and pop out a heal potion on myself. I'm not dropping unnecessarily,
Okay, we're on track.
especially if we get into a bad situation. Let's go. Nom 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 nom.
Hang in there, everyone.
See, the fact that I'm not getting any elemental resistance is actually a good thing because it means I'm not getting hit. Elemental absorption not proccing.
All units, eyes open! Don't get caught up in it!
Magwell's rising.
I ain't afraid of it, I got a little bit of time. Thank you, Arkveld set for that.
Now, attack is back. Ready to work a little magic?
Alright. McNugget, I need you to get me up now. I didn't have any
Let's see
thing
if I
there.
can stagger it. Target its wing arms.
That stuff's powerful! Don't get caught in the blast!
Fall back. A nasty one's coming.
Things are going our way!
Kaboom! Nyah.
Aim for it fast! We won't miss this chance!
For once, Fabio, you're actually saying it and it means something. Every time you say it, you make a leap for it, and then you just whiff entirely. You're kind of infamous for that. Ooh. Alright.
If it needs charging,
Sharpening up.
I'll do it.
Good. It's connected.
Alright, we got the cord. I got one of the cords coming.
Whoa, whoa! You all right?
Alright, let's roll. Alright. Should be good. Check this up real quick while he's down. Luckily his attacks do fire, so my elemental absorption could be powering up my fire damage. Two seconds, and... Eat shit, asshole!
Use them if you can.
Switch gun. It's dragon time.
It's airborne.
Use your sacreds to pursue it!
Yeah, 38 fire res right now is funny. To be fair, I think I have, what, 2-3 stacks?
Live to see another day. Time to go.
Alright, time to touch him. Very angrily. Also, I want to point out that this is a mix of dual blades and gunlance squad. Two of these people that used gunlance the entire time. You and I are using dual blades and for the first 2 sections, then afterwards you're using dual blades still, and I'm switching over to gunlance now.
Artmasios' final form! Use every technique you know!
Let me steal that from you. That is better than getting. Means that we are going to need to touch his tail. Chop it off.
We rush it down!
And ow. Oh, mutated armaments, nice.
Cannot afford to lose!
Oh, Jesus! Oh, that sucked.
You'll have another
Right, so
chance.
right as I'm getting
Just
back
hold
up, he
your own.
immediately iframes me. He immediately beams me right as I'm in the animation of getting up. Gotta love that.
We seem to
I
be
swear, this
containing
man
the flow.
always
Keep it up.
ensures that he's getting one down from me somehow.
A
Just
compact
out of
anti-wyvern gun.
spite. Vein. Uh-oh. I'll have to take through that.
Sorry.
Yep, I'm just gonna block that one again for me. Okay.
Don't get greedy. Eyes peeled.
Got its power in check.
Okay, well, we're not dead.
Go on the offensive.
So good news there.
I'm gonna put my all into this one. It's preparing an attack.
Alright.
Over here! Get behind me!
I still love the fact that if you're using dual blades, there is the potential for you to perfect dodge through it.
Hear my horns roar. Echo double out.
So Exploiter coming in clutch though. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me the extra gems that I need, but it does give more parts for him. Okay, we're in a situation. We're in a pickle. Pop this. And this. charged.
Something's coming.
Sir, I need you to drop. Thank you. Oh, there's his tail. His tail's gone. Free parts.
Your fight's only just begun.
What's this?
Alright, sharpen up.
Contact anti-wyvern!
Ah, take that. You can eat that. And that.
We seem to be containing its power. Keep it up.
Okay. My capture net selected. I don't want that. Give me the jump.
You've got its power in check.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Get where it hurts.
I forgot the fact I got my Wyvern's Fire burst out.
A contact anti-wyvern.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Time to go on the offensive.
Game time, please reload.
Now,
Thank
hit
you.
it with everything.
It's preparing an attack.
Over here! Get behind me!
Alright, everyone's getting buffed.
Have what it takes.
Down. Now's our chance.
As soon as the music starts kicking in, bum ba da bum 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 bum, dead. Oh, that works. But yeah, no, GOG always has to spite me somehow. That man decided he was gonna go ahead and drop me one point or another. Always. Last time it was right at the very beginning when he decided to punt me like a football. And then this time it was, he's gonna wait for me to start getting up and then blast me when I don't have iframes anymore. That was fun though. Good time. And free charms too. And a whole bunch of fragments and mutated armaments and all that. Alright, you got anything interesting out of this? Whole bunch of that. Whole bunch of that. I'm surprised I have so many ice blades. Of both kinds. 33, 40, and 37. Jeez. Actually, sure, I'm up for Jindahad. I've been practicing on 9-star Jin, and I've killed them quite a few times. So, yeah, that's fine. I usually pull out the AI for it, just because the fact of might as well, but like I'm fine with running no AI. There's two of us. I mean, really, the reason I pull the AI against Jindahad anyway is because the fact of it gives me some time to get in and give the AI some time to do stuff there if it's pulling aggro and vice versa, rather than just having one person and a Palico that might be able to do a little bit. So I'm quite fine with just doing it the two of us against Jin. Let me go and switch over. Fair enough. I just like using the Palico because he's right there. I mean, he ain't doing too much half the time, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, but... Alright, what do we have on this one? Earplugs. Protection. Right, this is the dodge set. I'm gonna switch over to my gore. Because... That's not my gore. There it is. Actually, let me go and make sure we compare real quick. So I want to make sure I got everything that I would want on this thing. So I know my... Alright, I'm still using the Arc Vulcan coil as well. I'm gonna switch to that one, to the better one that I have. That one, I think. Am I still using the Gamma, or am I still using... So let me double check. Give me 1 sec. I apologize. Okay, I am using the regular one still. That's a good point. I was posted right now. I'm switching up. I probably should do that. Yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm bringing my fire stuff with me. You want to do the 10-star version, or you want to do the 9-star version? I'm willing to try the 9-star, or the 9-star. I'm gonna try the 10-star version. Because I've beaten this, man. This will be a lot harder, but... Oh, you posted it? Okay. Lobby members. Alright, prep. Actually, I should probably use a lucky voucher. Not gonna get it whenever it pops in.
I'm counting on you.
Actually, let me cancel real quick on my end before I do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it now because it's gonna bother me if I don't. That's the depart. That's a depart. No, 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 no. Okay, I guess I'm going with what I have. To be fair, it'll be 2 seconds more, or it'll be a couple seconds to change the stuff there. It's not. And don't give me approval yet. Of course, Asai wants to offer me a meal now. Okay. I'm actually gonna cancel that real quick for that reason. I apologize. Let me go ahead. Because I'm taking that free meal real quick, and it's a defender meal. I'd rather take the lucky ticket boost with the defender meal than the exploit thing, because I don't really need as much of the Jindahad stuff there. I'd rather take that when there's going to be 2 of us with a harder guy. That defender meal is way more valuable, I'd argue.
Wow.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
fast.
Nope, that's the guy. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Scrambling 20 places at once.
Welcome.
Head all over the place.
You're welcome here anytime.
Alright. Let's warp back over. Okay, we got a fresh meal now. Go restock everything. I was gonna say, I know Jin is also just immune to traps, so we don't have to bring that at all. Which is a good and a bad thing to remember, but... I got plenty of these, so I'm just gonna pop one of these early.
All right. Time to get serious.
Ooh, I'm liking this energy.
Armor skin and the demon drug. I'd rather just top that off on there. Because I'm assuming we probably won't take a half an hour, but... I would much rather play it safe. And just keep everything topped off so we don't have to restock and replenish a little bit in. Is there anything I'm gonna potentially need besides this? I don't have the attack charm,
Creating
which I
an
would love
item
to.
loadout makes restocking a breeze.
Yep. Alright, let me switch out my... What do I want to do? I'm gonna do the gore gauntlets. I'm doing gore gauntlets. That one. Okay, maybe not put the lantern on there. That one probably doesn't look as good with the lantern on it, but... Rompopolo. Let's get this one. Okay, let me ready up now. Let me go back in there for the mission. Ready up.
Yes.
And we'll be good to go then. Sorry. All over the place. I'll just take this. If I can get the lucky vouchers, whatever. I don't care at this point. Actually, we should go ahead and change up the outfit too.
Quest accepted.
Okay.
Hey, come here! I've got an announcement.
Oh, did you set it to your SOS there? Because I just see we got a random in there. If not, I'm not judging either way, but I'm just kind of curious. Oh wait, no, he's trying to join in. What am I saying? Obviously he's trying to join in. Where's my... Here it is. For fighting Jin, I've got to do it right. Alright, let's roll. I've got the right outfit now. For killing Jin, I need to be in my element for it. Pun intended.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
I got the option. Alright.
This isn't a mission just anyone can handle. Thankfully, we have you.
Okay, so he's gone through the first area already. Alright, I'm running up. Hello, big boy.
Just help out. Hey, get out of there! Another monster's horning in!
I love that the whole time we just got random people that just want to join in.
Leave this to me! Heels in back! I made eye contact with it! I'll be fine! Got it covered!
Gosh, do I not have... I have 51 ice res, dear lord. Okay, we're going plan B. That is not get myself tossed. You know, the important things. Was that the same guys before that tried to get in twice? Uh-oh, yeah, I was ran down the worst time on that one. Uh-oh. Nope, he whacked me. Is that enough to hit him, or... No, I misjudged the distance. That might have been late on it. Pop this back up. I think he knocked one down himself. Nope. I need to really start making some GOG weapons though on stream at some point. Because I gotta figure out a spreadsheet for that for all the rolls that I need. Alternatively, I could just say screw it, we ball. I could say we ball, but
Your weapon stalls.
alright. Rolling back to heal and to sharpen real quick. You shot me from a distance. Oh, he's on that attack. I need you to drop, please, kind sir. Thank you. Ooh, his tail. I can break it now. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind the rock. As much as I could just pull out. I was gonna say, I'm not confident in my abilities enough to be able to perfect dodge that, and I didn't know if I was gonna have enough time to switch from swords to gun lance.
Power up.
Because if I was able to, I would just tank that. But I know I 100% could have. Would have hurt like hell, but I do have a whole bunch of stuff on my gun lance for guard purposes. Ooh, perfect dodge. Not a perfect dodge. Time for me to have 51 ice res again. Ooh, there's his tail. Big. Fortunately, I'm not getting any ice damage bonus with elemental absorption, but it is giving me at least ice res stacking. Which, you know, not as amazing right now, but just something. Where we going, big boy?
All right, perfectly plundered. Look out!
He's going somewhere. Where are you going? You're going off the cliff. Never mind, you're not going off the cliff. Here, I thought you were about to go to the next zone. Apparently he took exception to that. Another wound, nice. Ooh, cranial ice plate. I'm just gonna try and jump into that. Yeah, he ain't looking too good for wear. Fortunately for him, he is a threat to the environment. Sir, can I please hit your tail? Thank you. Oh, it's because he's going to the next area, that's why. It might as well. I'm gonna carve this up and then let me switch over to. Switch this up. Can I please jump game? Thank you.
Time to get serious.
There we go. Take some buffs. Now, Glenroy the third. I thought we had Glenroy the second, and then we got Glenroy the third. Yeah, honestly, since I've done Jindahad a couple times, the 9-star variant, honestly, this doesn't feel anything too different outside of just being more damage. And obviously not having a couple AIs to help out. But again, to be fair, I had the AI specifically because I wanted an extra player, effectively. So you're covering the exact reason that I would have personally pulled out the AI if I was playing by myself. I don't remember if he can be shock trapped or not. I know he can't be captured. And I know he can't be pitfalled. I don't remember if shock trap actually works. No, shock trap does work. Okay. To be fair, I'm so used to thinking that. I guess to be fair, I'm used to thinking that he's immune to both because again, I know pitfall doesn't work on him. Obviously, I know you can't capture him because, well, he's just that big. It makes sense from a lore perspective why you can't. So much there. Ooh, I might try to. No, he's not close enough to it. I love that this thing gives you 4 free topples on it too. If you could just break the sides of his arms, you just get topples for free.
Got it on the ground.
Ooh, nice. Large ice plate is broken.
It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
Oh, he's good. He's gone. Oh, he's gone for sure. Ooh, I'm also. My blades are also gone for sure. Back. You will not live to see the dawn. To quote a certain source, especially because your cat's named after him. that a... Not? I think... Ooh. Retreating for a moment to pop a potion, and then I will head back into the fray.
Heels inbound.
Alright, I'm good to go now.
Nimble as a cat. Fierce as a cat.
Vanderbilt coming in clutch. Ooh, double. I was gonna say double on that one, but 59. And he's down. Alright, that's 10-star Arkveld, 10-star Jin. Tark Arkveld, yeah. I might as well carve this guy up. Free resources. Yeah, get lucky, I'll get an ice gem out of it. Probably not, but one can hope. I'm gonna get frenzied. Gormagala cancer. I'm fine with doing 10-star arc again. I've done it before, but albeit with someone else, but that's why I got the thing for it, but I'm not gonna complain. Wouldn't complain at all. So you're getting one of those. Getting 2 or 3 of them is so odd feeling. With the water attack iron scale, that's kind of fun. That was a kind of funny one. I'll take this one because it's funny. Any of these worth? This one's elemental absorption. That was kind of rare. It's ballistic, so it could be useful. And I'll sell the rest of these. Oh, look how close that is to 273. Oh, that taunts me so. Yeah, I'm fine with running some Arkveld again. I need to get some more of his certificates anyway. To rank, or not to rank, to get some more of his gear. I just need to switch over to my dragon gear.
I've got a special announcement.
Everyone here has
I'm
been
doing
doing well,
that again. We'll
Hunter.
do the same thing here. Punish everything. Fortunately, I don't have a 10-star Arkveld, so I don't have an Arc-Tempered Arkveld set. So I'm just going to run the Jin one. I am going to need to remember to bring stun res, because he does have a tendency to do that.
Calm the mind and
It's
focus.
something I'm going to have to remember. I mean, realistically, this isn't too bad. I can just go for... I mean, instead of ice, I need dragon, but... yeah, I'll just switch them out manually. Oh, what gore do I want? What do I have on these? Dragon crit, focus. I might just run this. I know it's got a little bit less crit rate, but... it'll get the job done. This one. Secret Charm. Where's my Dragon Res? Why am I still sending Fire Res? That's the good one. Okay, I was smart and I did put Stun Res in there already. Thinking ahead a little bit. Escape, we'll do Steadfast. So it's guarantee from Stun. Is there anything else I need to actually switch out? I probably don't need my adaptation jewels, actually, so I can put those as my Steadfast. Actually, no, I could I keep one of them there. And that means I'll probably take Sane and my Arc Vulcan Coil Gamma. That is my Arc Vulcan Coil Gamma. Okay, I think that's everything I might need. We got the earplugs. We've got protection jewel. We got the evasion. That looks right. Actually, go ahead and just... I'm gonna go ahead and set this equipment for Arkveld. Like, if I need to, I can rearrange it later. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to capture this thing. Are we gonna... no, do we have to kill it? Or is it one that specifically is a hunt? I don't remember if we're killing this thing or not. Frame minimum, I should bring up my traps. I know this thing is not immune to them. Flash pods. Net trap. There we go.
If you like soup and noodles,
Yeah, we'll see in a second.
I got a special delivery for you.
This was one of those cases that I'm like, it's Arkveld, I don't care if we capture or kill it, unless we have to explicitly kill it. No, it's just a hunt, we can capture. Obviously, that'll be up to you. I don't care if we capture or kill it, but... I will...
Hey, come here. I've got an announcement.
bring out some trank bombs. Just as a backup in case we're in a bad scenario.
This order form will get you the best meal you...
So last thing I want to do is not bring them in, and then we're down to last life because something bad happens to us both. And then, oops.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
I imagine it's all your knowledge and experience that fuels you. Confidence, too. Feel free to use all the supplies.
After this,
No
I might
reason to
take
be
a
frugal.
small break to do some Rompopolo hunting. Just a small break. Do still have to get 24 more. To be fair, we still got like 2 hours. That's easy enough. But I might want to try and mix a little bit in there. Hello, Mr. Fulgerangeneth. Bye, Mr. Fulgerangeneth. Take Ormsby instead. No, he's just doing his thing. I'm green this time.
Take a look in your field pouch later. I put
Green
all
with
the materials
envy.
I found in there.
We already have it on the ground, so yeah, won't tell me. Take the max potions. Surprise, Arkveld, there's a second one. You thought that was one, Arkveld, there was two. So I can do everything you can. Don't like that. Don't like that, though. I think he took exception to that, too. That's a big oops. To be fair, I was on low HP, backed into a corner before. I was not going to go well either way. Ugh. Oh. Oh, it happens, it happens. We got insurance meal for a reason. You always come stocked with an insurance meal. It's just some of the same people from before. Obviously, they're not... I'm just noticing some of the same names. I need you to hit on the ground, please. Thank you. He just gets from one into the other.
The monsters are fighting each other.
Just fight the bear. Slap the bear a little bit. That's fine. Just slap the bear. See what the bear gives you? Free wound. The bear gives you a free wound is what happens.
You're not taking me down.
I'm flying, apparently.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Am I at 29? That's decent enough.
Yeah, right on target.
Hit him right on the... That's right, Arkveld. I can use your own crystals against you! There's the max potion when you need it. There we go. Where is my... Surprise! Okay, he surprised me. Take that. Late. It'll get the job done. That'll work. I had to, sorry, I would have loved to have saved that flash pod, but that was the one I had equipped and he grabbed me. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get out of that in time. I'd rather burn a flash and ensure.
This way to the shock trap. Power up activated.
I'm surprised I got through that without dropping again. Alright, that's gonna be a max potion. Come on, buddy, I need you to sit right here, come on. There we go, good job. Good, Arkveld.
Move into a new area.
The monster dropped something.
Alright, there you go. Going over to the corner real quick to... Where is the shock trap? There we go. Okay, I need you to not run me into Arkveld. Don't know if... Okay, it's up a little bit further than I thought it would be. There we go. Oh, the bear's back.
I'll leave this for you. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay, I got the gem at least, even if I'm dropped. Nice. Don't know which way McNugget's going, but that'll work. Alright, I got another trap set up. I got another pitfall trap if we need it.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay.
Got it on the ground.
Well, Flashlight Cage unfortunately isn't going to be doing much. Where do you think you're going? You don't do that here, Arkveld. Gonna break these ones early. Yep, we actually got some damage on him from that. Well, something. We can have some of that. I'm replenishing some of my HP. Ooh, restock. I'm doing on stamina. I need a ration. Alright, there we go. Over Angina, thank you.
Here we go.
Ooh! I stunned one of them. I don't know if I hit the right one, but one of them got stunned. Uh-oh. Oh, he just healed his wound that we just made. Alright, retreating for a moment.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Big sword guy. That's a good username. Sorry, I need you to let me take that wound from you. Thank you. There. Up, he's going for the Dogoron now.
You've got more company. Look out!
Alright, take some buffs. Gonna quickly reset. Up to here. Alright, game, please. Thank you. A little too aggressive with it. That's an issue. I still love the fact that this one specifically, I was like, nah, you get basic potions. This one, you get first aid, or first aid med pluses. But yeah, I 100% am expecting several. Like some of these people have
Use this if you need
tried to join like 3 times. Not quite a counter push, but we take it. Honestly, it's something. Probably a lot better. Alright. We can wrap this up real quick. I'm gonna carve the tail real quick and then I'll head over. I got a trap and a trank available. So if you don't have it down... Okay, we got it. Nice.
So, Arkveld was alive.
We can keep the pretty creature alive. Little sleepy man. He's somewhere. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to him. Not my concern. But yeah, no reason not to capture him at that point. I get some shiny Arkveld Gamma certificates as well. Sub 20. Alright, well, I appreciate you coming by. Thank you for, like, I'm just popping by and us doing some... I mean, we got 10-star Arkveld, 10-star Jindahad same day, so I'm not gonna complain. That's some good stuff right there. It was fun. You have a good one. Bind resistance artillery. That one might be weirdly useful in some situations. Ice, fire, and convert element. That's a funny charm. Not any of the ones I really want, though. I'm gonna take the cash, because I'm like, I could just take the thing there, but I got so many junk ones I still need to melt down again. I like how the first half of this is just... We're just not touching Rompopos outside of, like, the one.
Got a special enough.
To be fair, if it works, it works. Oh, there's another high thing, Arkveld.
And
Okay,
request
see you
complete.
later.
Kittens play, really.
Actually, I don't know why I'm not just setting. I guess I'm just gonna reload my equipment. Bubble blight. That's my secret. It's not my. Oh, no pendants this time. Okay. Let's get Omega back out here. And then, actually, let's get a Rompopolo back out here. That's the Hope Scarf. He needs to see his kind get exterminated bit by bit. And only then will he understand true suffering. Alright, it's time to be shirtless again.
Hello? Do you have any requests?
Arkveld Gamma. What I haven't done now is raid out. Like, I probably could. I very easily could. But I've not. Surprisingly. Certificates there. I actually need to get more Uduna tentacles and plates. I have so many water gems, that's not an issue. But, like, this on the other hand. I mean, how much do I have 3? I mean, I at least need to do it once more to get at least 2 more. Maybe twice more. It really depends. I'm like, that's also just for like, the female stuff there. To be fair, some of this is very feminine in comparison. Like, you can't tell me this just look, besides the coloration obviously being off, this looks a little more cursed than like this does. This looks like a male armor set. This very much looks like a female one. I do like on the female one the scar on the stomach. That actually does look pretty cool. And I'm like, this one can still at least work with either. But like, this is definitely female oriented. I know this because I used the basic version of this on my female character on my other account, my non-stream account. Where I used this gauntlet and these legs, the chains on them. This one like might not be a bad pick because there are some instances where I feel like this could be useful. This one looks kind of a little goofy though. I got plenty of these. I can at least do that one. I don't want to burn my Arkveld gems yet, so wish I would probably take these. We're gonna hold off on that for right now.
Another satisfied customer.
Indeed. Indubitably. Alright, back to Rompopolo slaughter. Okay, it's set to low rank right now, that's fine. Got any high rank? I have some full 24 hours. Good to know.
Moving out.
I'll make sure I note that down.
Let's go. It's life or death.
Engaging the target.
Yeah, that's another thing that I'm like, if I'm gonna get people, I'm just gonna do it in the lobby because I could not imagine trying to do that otherwise. That just sounds annoying, constantly having people just trying to get in the entire fight. It's kind of funny seeing like, haven't you tried like 3 times already? but there's a point where it's less subtle and more you're trying every single quest that you can until someone eventually lets you in. Which at that point, I don't know why for you'd even try it. Like, unless you accidentally misclick. I'd understand if you popped in and immediately went back out, but no, you're not. Thank you for the boost. And goodbye to you. Whenever you want to die. Well, I was just going to say as much as I could because I'm not in the water, but... Speaking of which, how did this thing get out of water? Wandering around? Guess, maybe. Possible. Look at now he's getting pretty low. I'm gonna nuke his face. I'm going to smash his face.
Glad you made it through safely.
That's one more for the kill count. Yeah, just extend the offer and win the mission. Okay, that means if anyone ever needs any help, they can just pop right in.
Yes.
Alright, what we got next? We got more? No, let's pick your poison. That's probably not even going to be there anyway. Let's go low rank again real quick just to see. Alright, fine with me. I was going to say we're on the base once, we might as well check the low rank right there. And then if we didn't get anything there, I would have checked the tempered section. But sometimes there is some decent stuff there, but it's just quicker to do the base too. Do I not have the... I do. I'll have to check.
I'm mounting it.
Try to build some combo in the meantime.
Now's the time to let loose, no matter the cost.
Every wound and break it really quickly. There, it's not like this isn't super easy for me. I can do this probably with my eyes shut, realistically. I mean, actually, a bit of an exaggeration, but the thing is, it's such little threat to me that I'm not worried at all. Every wound known to mankind and break it. Sir, I need you to stop struggling. It's like that one guy I have on DVD when 2 Feet was still out. I had a guy that was called Stop Resisting. Fortunately, I wasn't on stream when I was doing it, but because it was like 2 in the morning, or 2 in the morning, it was like 1 in the morning rather. One of the last days that was available. But actually, it was the same night that I streamed the game, actually, now that I think about it. Well, then also, whatchamacallit. Also, he came prepared. He brought the Uthduna stuff. Good for him. Alright. I just do my own thing. Let me collect some oil. Or not. That works fine too. Some more water. It's so jarring seeing. So I think I've talked about it before, but in the grocery store where we are, you can get like a decent amount of like drink packets, like those water drink packets that are like to make your water flavored. And Sonic has a whole bunch of them that are available. Like I know that there's the cherry limeade one, that one's pretty good. But then we got the ocean water one, because that one was just newly stocked. I don't know if I think I said it. I'll check afterwards. But it's like not bright blue. It's like not necessarily neon. I'm trying to figure out what color. It's like the blue that's on the chat right now from before, like that coloration of blue.
Okay, Hunter. Eyes keen, mind sharp.
Hunter, listen to this new event.
Okay, we're going a long way around then. That's fine. It's one of those things I feel like it'd be disingenuous to basically advertise myself essentially after this when he got it more or less by himself. I'm just coming in at the very end. Like, I felt like there's a chance that it might still have been worth popping in. Because 5 minutes is still enough of a chance to maybe need some help, but... Also, respect him if you're using Hunting Horn. Oh, we don't get enough Hunting Horn people. That I know. That I was gonna say, Hunting Horn and like Lance are the 2 least common used weapons generally. Can I please? Yeah, there we go. As soon as I stab him in the leg, he's dead. This is his weak spot. Yeah, he's got some Rompopolo gear, so...
Apparitio.
Fortunately for him, he might not be getting Rompopolos for much longer, because they're gonna be a real extinct species soon.
Good boy.
Yeah, I think I didn't. Oh well, I'll go double check. Like I said, I guess I was just saying, it's like the ocean water's like a medium kind of blue, like medium dark blue, and it's so jarring to me because it's like coconut. It's coconut flavored, and it's blue. Yeah, I thought I didn't.
Yeah.
Alright, that's where I want to go. And it's got like a little bit of like, I'm not sure if it's orange or lemon in there, but it's got a little bit of lime in there. It's like a coconut lime one, but it's like very prominently coconut. You can taste the coconut. It has a very strong coconut aftertaste as well. It was like when I took the sip of it for the first time, because I wasn't paying attention to what was on the actual thing. I just saw it there because I wasn't paying attention to like the fruits. I figured it was just like leaves or something there, you know, beachy kind of thing, because you know, called ocean water. And I'm hit with coconut there, and my brain immediately malfunctions. Like, what? Nah. Just didn't see how far into it he was, so... Yeah, it was such a jarring thing. So I'm expecting like, I don't know, like blue raspberry or like a berry type of thing. But I'm getting like coconut. Not like pina colada coconut, but like just coconut. You get a little bit of lime in there. And then it's like a lemon or like orange or some kind of citrusy kind of thing alongside the lime and the coconut. But it's not bad. It was just very surprising. Also, on the topic of food, we're going food shopping recently. You know what we saw in store? I didn't even know this was a thing. You know, they apparently have garlic parmesan Doritos. See, I know Doritos have like some weird flavors out there that are like, I was gonna say chili like lemon, like chili lemon. Not, you know, not too weird. You know, chili flavored, whatever. I've seen like prawn flavored chips before in like some Asian countries because I know that's like a big thing for them there. And obviously, I know that they have like the barbecue ones. They have the Cool Ranch. They've got the sweet chili, the sweet chili one, sweet spicy chili. That the purple bag one. You know what I'm talking about. Purple bag one is my personal favorite, I will say. Sweet spicy chili one. That one's pretty good. It's my favorite. But you know, you get the purple bag one. You get the new-ish black bag. That's like the barbecue flavored ones that actually aren't too bad. I've had them once or twice. The friend. Like one of those little tiny bag ones. We tried them. And it was not bad. Like, at all. Yeah, screw it. It's 2 minutes in. Rompopolo's not going to be dead. Be surprised. Actually, to be fair, I can't kill a 3-strength Rompopolo alone that quickly. I've got like 2.5 minutes before. To be fair, if it's closer to 3 minutes, it's possible then. And it really depends on how close the person spawned to the Rompopolo. But There's some plausible deniability that thing's still probably alive. That's my
I
point.
expect
Yeah, it
great
is.
things from you.
Then Nadia as well.
Time to
You had
pull out all the
Fabio
stops.
and Nadia.
Am I right?
You know, I can respect it. Use them while they can. Man's named Virgil and he doesn't have. He's not using a longsword. Shame. To be fair, it's just one of those things that's probably just a funny coincidence. Yeah, Raytheon due to get flashed. Wasn't by us, I can guarantee you that much. Oh, it was probably by... It was probably by the Gipsaros. Dragon out. He's pulling Dragon out, which is... I think he just slapped him whatever he's got, honestly. He's killed Arkveld before, because he's got the Guardian Arkveld here. There we go. Took a moment. And then it's professional Rompopolo extermination squad here. Allow me to kill this thing. Game, please. I'd like to kill it. Ow. Good to know. To be fair, the one good thing is that by picking Rompopolo, this quest has 2 poison monsters, and... Alright, that's 1 extra. Let me carve him up. Just gonna say he'd make a delicious dinner, but... Alright, heading to Gipsaros. Unfortunately, I'm not using fire. I think the Sword and Shield person is, though. I just can't prepare for one of them. I can't prepare for one of them, too. Unless you get switched over to a different one. I'm so glad these stupid birds cannot go ahead and steal your inventory like they used to in previous games. Like, that was certainly a game decision. A very amusing one, but one that would no doubt be infuriating as hell. Ooh, I could not imagine. It just steals all your potions. You just lose it. It's like, what? You start healing yourself from nearby, it just yoinks the potion from you. Your potion's gone, and you don't get a heal at all. Or just steals another potion from you instead. Shout out to my Barina Coil for carrying me such a long way in the game, by the way. for the high rank stuff. And even then, I'm still using it, I think, on a couple sets. I think this one still uses it. That nice evasion boost. To be fair, that's also just because I don't have the space for the... So I know I was using the Rathalos ones for the evasion as well, but Gore gives a whole bunch of evasion type stuff too, and the Frenzy for 2 pieces. I'm gonna clob him. Oh. Oh, I get a chance to. Oh. Just whatever. Plus those diving tickets at least count for like melding stuff, so... Might have been off. Alright, 19.
Any quests you want to go on?
Nope. Switch axe. Or what? Did I call the other one switch axe? What was the charge axe? I might have been calling the charge axe the switch axe. I just noticed that because I'm like, to be fair, similar looking icons. Instead, just double the same icon on the side for the axe blades. You get a sword on the side of it that's facing downwards. That's probably why I'm getting the two of them mixed up if I am. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! Not for me! Oh. I guess they'll still have it on their menus when I'm done. If they really want to see, they can. I'm not concerned. Come in, immediately wreck house. Done.
Yes.
Tempered ones that are not the Doctor quest. I'm not trusting that. Again, I want to try to do this one at some point. I'm like, part of me is like, I want to go ahead and do this one stream. Like, maybe I'll do that at some point. Again, maybe I'll have some streams that are nothing but that, where I intentionally don't kill as many. Maybe I'll do that next stream, where I just do nothing but big Rompopolo. Because I'm like, I don't mind doing it again. It would probably take some getting used to. But I'm like, I don't really have a reason to redo it. Like, it's just big Rompopolo, where he hits harder, and is a little bit more annoying to take down. Like, yeah, I definitely could do it. And as much as I would consistently do, so if I was taking, like, if I was choosing Arkveld as my target, I'd probably be consistently doing, like, Freedom from Solitude. If I was Jin and Arkveld, I'd be doing one of these two consistently for the Arc-Tempered ones, but it's not really a reason to with Big Rompopolo, as much as I would love to. That and the fact if it's just easier to pop in to a whole bunch of quests to other people that need it, because I actually am contributing something to them, rather than me just trying to flex, essentially. Because you got people that are actively looking for help for a reason. You know, either they just want the extra people, or they aren't confident they'll be able to do it themselves, or something. I don't know the exacts, obviously. You know, I'm not the person that's putting out the quests there, but...
Hurrying to the location now.
Time to
Also, I do understand the people that want to strictly solo it until they can actually say that they properly soloed some of the stuff there. And I'm like, sure, I'll probably get around to trying a solo, like Jin and Arkveld. And I say Jin and Arkveld especially because I'm like, I might have to do something with the Frostbite. I might need to go ahead and get... I'll need to double check some of the gems because I don't think I had a full escape gem. It stopped me from getting bind. But like, barring that, I think I did okay. Actually didn't need to jump that early. Oh, that's fine.
It's on the ground.
Give me your head. Again. Like, maybe I'll do Big Rompopolo for the big 500. Like I said, I expect that maybe I'll, like, fail once, maybe twice. At worst, but I'm like... You know, I'm rusty from that. Obviously, that's bound to happen at some point. Then I'll make sure I have a fresh meal before I do so to get myself full stamina and everything. I'll probably take either the attack meal or the defense meal, one of the two. Probably the defense one, honestly. Because defense is great because I take less damage, I get the insurance. And I'm like, yeah, I get a couple extra things out of it, but that's only, I mean, it's not great for heart collecting, unlike with like Harbor or Exploiter. Like it captures there too if you're intensely capturing a lot of monsters. But I'm not really capturing a lot of monsters, so that doesn't apply as much to me. And I'm not actively trying to capture these things, so that's not useful at all to me. And like the lucky meal is whatever, because I'm still getting a little something out of it, but you know, I'm feeling the bonuses of the other two that much more, it means. Which was weird to say, considering it's like I'm not feeling the bonuses of any of them, but it's one of those things that because I'm not collecting there, I get a little bit more value, it feels like, out of having that defense, rather than trying to select one because I want parts, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not selecting the defense one as much unless it's being A, offered to me for free, or B, the defense option, you know, is for a monster that I don't need parts of, like this. Like this, I don't need plenty. I got plenty. So of course, I don't care about the extra little fortune bonus. I don't need the extra bonuses. If that all makes sense. Like, I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I hope I at least give the general picture for that. Nope, no tongue for you. Do not stick out that tongue, no raspberries. Yeah, like I said, the vendor meal is just great when I know I don't really need the resources from the monster.
This part. Let's go.
Because at that point, as I say, it's mostly just, I mean, small bit of items is never bad, but, you know, deprioritized. Free goodies. Never gonna complain about that, but like I said, if I'm going for resources, I'm intentionally picking the other two. If I'm going for defense, I either was offered to me for free, or I'm going after a monster I have plenty of parts for, so it's not a concern to me in the slightest. I accidentally just did the... I actually goofed that. I actually might want that thing at some point to reduce damage. That's fine. But yeah, I think when we hit 499, I'll switch over to Big Rompopolo for big 500. I think that's the least that I can do is kill Big Rompopolo for 500. That seems pretty fair to me. So we got 16 more before that. And like I said, we got at least another hour. Okay, get game. None! Just as a whole, none. That is surprising. Let me double check on that. Low rank again. Alright, I'll leave it at low rank then for the moment. Investigations, we're gonna go for one of the ones that I have. Where's my one that has a 1 charge on it? I got one that has 2. Maybe that's just one I got 2 of. Alright, well that's fine. Two Rompopolos is plenty. Be 485 then. Down to 15. Feels weird that we're not already almost done, because normally we do it first and then we do whatever. But to be fair, we just shift things up a little bit because one of the usual Monster Hunter people, well, some usual people, popped in earlier. So that's just been changing plans. Which again, it's not a bad thing. It's just more of a matter-of-fact type of thing. I'll say as well, I did play another round of Dead by Daylight, one round or 2 after stream.
I'll just help out.
Yeah, just for some reason, I just had really bad matchups. Some of the other ones I had were not as bad. I had some semi-close games. Like one of the ones I played was a semi-close game. But I like the couple that I did play, I still won. Wasn't too bad. I just got, I guess, I don't know if I just picked a really bad time where all the sweats were online. Or like what the case was, but yeah, I guess just playing yesterday was a mistake. Well, not necessarily a mistake, but you get what I mean, in terms of just trying to find nice, relaxing games that weren't gonna make me try to pull my hair out. Some of it was just very stressful. You know, having to work to sweat your ass off, and then you don't even get 1 kill, or you get 1 kill only, and then you're effectively getting mocked for it when people do say something. Either directly or inadvertently, or comes off as such. It's like I've said before, like I said yesterday, and I was also talking off stream with Halo a little bit about it, because she wasn't playing killer as much either. Yeah, there's just a point where it feels less you're playing against actual people, and you're just playing against the perks that they brought. Which is, I mean, I get that for a lot of games, don't get me wrong. There's also an element for it where, you know, you can't have perks replace skill, which is why I'm like, I don't mind my setup. You know, is it the most foolproof one? No. But is it one that I still find fun? Hell yeah. Plus, I enjoy the fact I only have 1 perk for basically most of the game if I'm running like the Blood Warden set. You know, maybe 2 of them under certain circumstances. Like if I got Lightborn. If I'm playing like Blight, or if I'm playing
Don't forget that small monster copies are just as useful as
Knight.
those from large ones.
So I use the same build on both of them. Obviously I'm playing Spirit, there's a little bit of a different story, because I have a few other things, but... You know, if we get to the point where I'm at any game, I've had plenty of cases where just... where those perks were unnecessary. Ooh, a lot of stuff right there. But, like I said, let's not worry about that right now. What happened yesterday happened. And it's not like we're playing DVD this weekend, we're playing Tabletop Simulator. I talked to Coffee. He said that he should be free on Saturday. Which means, ideally, we'll be playing some Mansions of Madness. I'll be giving him narration for that. I'll leave him in charge of narrating because he's got the companion app and we won't be able to be seeing what's said. Unless we go ahead and... I think there is some way to do on Tabletop Simulator. But it's a little janky and not necessarily the most secure.
A little gap
So...
goes a long way.
Over here!
we'll have to see with that one. But at minimum, I'll have him narrate.
On my way there.
We should be in a decent enough state. Sorry, Lizard, I don't mean to kill you. Bow down to me, stupid mosquito kiwi thing. I am your maker.
Let me know if you're ever in over your
And your undoer.
I'm pretty good at holding monsters.
Ooh. Come here, boy. Can you stop trying to geyser me and actually just run into this? Oh, now you do it. I just have to get you to lunge, apparently. Sorry. I don't think for the tail. I was trying to go for the other one, but like I'll take the tail one. That's some good stuff there. I still want to see a giant version in the DLC that it comes out of a giant Kyranidoth. I want to see a great Kyranidoth. Great Kyranidoth, rather. I like Kyranidoth. Point is though, I want to see like give like the great Jawgrass and the the great Gyarados and all that sort of thing. They're like the big versions of some of the existing monsters. So I knew I was gonna get hit by that after I launched it.
All right.
So I'm like,
Perfectly plundered.
I'd love to see only 80 right there. It exploded and split. Just whatever.
Hey, ugly, over here. It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
Yeah.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
You will die.
Your weapon's done.
No, my weapon's on green. It's like actual 1 times multiplier as opposed to 1.2 or 1.32. Well, good stuff.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
It's 485. I do wonder how many I'm actually gonna have to kill though. 7 minutes 6 seconds is not bad. considering the fact that there's 2 of them that were tempered, and they were in different parts of the map a little bit. I had to do a lot of running around.
Yes.
So, considering that, not bad at all. SOS flare. Nothing. We'll do this one. Oops. I just accept into it. Not a big deal.
I'm counting on you.
Easy stuff. Like I said, I just took the most recent one out of the 2 because most recent means that I'm going to be giving them the most value out of it by helping them.
Commencing the quest. Are you ready?
Again, considering I'm coming in well prepared with like Mizu blades, because like one of the few times I would say it's actually better to use, because Rompopolo only spawns here, outside of maybe the Wounded Hollow, but that's an exception. You know, in standard spawning, it only spawns here, meaning that because of the oil silt that's there, you get a lot of value out of the Mizu stuff. And since Slick Blade can't be applied as a skill to anything else besides the Mizu stuff, it actually means that there's a potential situation where the Mizu has a bigger damage output. I mean, as I said, I'd have to actually try to run the numbers, and but at least from a comfort standpoint, the numbers are going to be very similar, and the Mizu one's going to be pretty comfortable using. Because you also get like the Bubble Blight bonus as well for the evasion. The Slick Blade does feel pretty good. We got Bubbly Dance going, and
I like how this is playing out.
and you will die momentarily. I would say, I'm surprised we have a Lance user though. I think it's like 3% of people are playing Lance right now in any capacity. That's even with the ability to have multiple weapons that you could easily switch between, like how I have Gun Lance and Dual Blade set. There's consistently like 3% of people using Lance. Yeah, I know Hunting Horn I think it's like 3.2%. And like, I understand the reason not using Hunting Horn. It is a semi-complex weapon. Because you are running... What's it called? You're running the, Words. Words evade me. Either you're running the stuff. You're running... I don't know, the words will come back to me. I don't want to the stamina, so I can't really make the most use out of this, but yeah, Drill is back. I was gonna say, if one of them went for the capture, I would have just gone ahead and immediately started drilling there to cancel that out. I'm killing that thing.
Going wherever you please.
So no, that animation takes priority over the capture one. I found that one out before.
Stating the obvious, but it's amazing that no two specimens are the same.
Good boy.
It's like, unless we're explicitly stating we're capturing, I'm going for that kill on my end. If they want to try and capture it again afterwards, that's up to them, but obviously I'm going to try and go on my end where I'm going to kill this thing.
Alright, let me know
So
if
what do I
you
have on
change
the
your
thing?
mind.
And I mean, I've seen people do the same thing when in there, so I'm like, it's not surprising. And it's like one of those things of, generally the assumption is that you're going to capture anyway, unless you actively communicate otherwise. So, We'll not be needing those anymore, though. We got the refills we need for right now.
Yes.
Nata, give me my supplies.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
If we do the trade, actually we do the trade first, because
Here, Hunter. I was given this for you. Is there anything you need?
take all. It's a lot of adamant seeds. We take it.
I can help you source materials.
551 compared to. These has light seeds 449. I actually need more of these now. So this one I was doing the broth on. Do this then. Flashback phosphorus is good. Honey's good because I'm gonna need more just for a bunch of gear, supplies. Yeah, it should be easy enough. Get one from each
Somebody
area.
wants to make a trade.
That's fine with me. Aquasecs really aren't going to do much for me because it's low rank. Nothing that I want here. Nothing that I want here. Nothing here. Switch of textiles is funny, but I don't need any more of them. I've got plenty now.
Bye.
Come on over.
Yes.
Alrighty. That is up to.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Guess I didn't update it. Guess I thought I didn't, but I'm like, I'm not crazy, right? Nope. Hello, Halo. How are you? You missed earlier. We were doing Arc-Tempered Jindahad 10-star and Arc-Tempered Arkveld 10-star. We killed both of them. Well, we captured Arkveld, but we killed Jindahad because we had to. But Arkveld, it was one of those cases of made more sense just to capture it because it has like 210,000 HP at 4 players, and I think it's still like 150 HP, 150k HP with 2 players. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on the numbers on that one. But I remember, I know it's up somewhere really high at base.
That's our cue.
I think it's like 150k-ish HP with 2 people. So I believe it's like 110, 120 at raw. I know 210 is 4. See, I believe it comes out to, I think it's like... But yeah, I'm going through doing my Rompopos. We're gonna do big Rompopo at 500. But I'm doing okay otherwise. Oh, I did talk to Coffee last night. I was talking on stream before you popped by. He said that he should be free this weekend, so we might be doing Mansions of Madness this weekend. If we do, what will probably happen is I'll have him narrate, unless we can figure out how to get the thing on his end onto the screen using the little game tablet. And even then, we might just still want him to narrate anyway. But yeah, he said he should, that unless something happens emergency-wise on his end, we should be good to play some Mansions of Madness. And even then, I'm like, we got other games we can play worst case. But I did say I'd tell you about that if we got a response from him. Beyond that, I was talking about before. Halo, have you been to like a Sonic at all ever? Like the restaurant? This is a very random question, but I promise it makes sense. And something else I was talking about before you popped in, and I gotta ask you about this. Okay, so you know how they've got like all those fancy drinks, right? So you know apparently they got them as like little flavor packets for water. Because they got like the, I don't know about some of the other ones, but we've gotten cherry limeade in our area, and we got the ocean water one just recently. It was just added in our area. So have you had the ocean water one by any chance? Because I mean cherry limeade is, that's fair. I've been there like once or twice, and it was, the last time I was there was years and years ago, like 5+ years ago. And that was because we were on a road trip.
Yeah.
And we needed somewhere to stop, and it was the closest place. So, because I know that they're like pretty well known for like their shakes and their drinks. So they got one that's called Ocean Water, right? Now, for context, this drink is like, you see the blue in the text box that's right above there? It's like a similar color to that. If you look on the thing where under like the chat bar. But, it's like that kind of bluish coloration. A little bit darker. No, you're fine, I get you. So what do you think one that's called Ocean Water would be flavored, out of curiosity? I want to see if you'd be right on the mark with this one. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Oh, I have two of them that have strike use plates. Sounds very salty, yeah. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be, like, super salty or anything like that, but... Because, you know, they've got a bunch of drinks in there. I don't think they would make something super, super salty, but, like... It's like, No, that's fair. That's fair. I get you entirely on that one. No, it's like a little bit of... I don't know if it's orange or lemon. It's some kind of citrus. And like coconut lime. Like I took a sip of it. I poured some into a water bottle.
We sure got here fast.
Okay, yeah, you got the thing that the coconut. You get the coconut part right then, yeah. Because like, I put it into a bottle of water, shook it up, you know, mix it, take a sip. I'm immediately hit by coconut. My brain just short-circuited from that because I'm like, it's blue and it's coconut. And it's like very distinctly coconut prominently. Then there's like the lime that's in there, but it has a very strong coconut taste and very... I mean, to be fair, it's probably because it's blue and it's supposed to be like tropical. But yeah, that was a bit of an odd name for it. So I would have expected like a coconut flavored one to be like a pina colada one, or like a yellowish one for like pina colada, or like even a whitish kind of coloration. It's generally kind of association, maybe even a brownish for the coconut one. I could at least understand that then, because, you know, the outside the shell and all that. But... Oh, someone popped into the lobby. Consider I did not SOS call for that. Neat. Oh, it's a hunting horn player. We're just talking about how you're basically the second rarest outside of Lance players. Like 3.2%. But yeah, it's pretty good, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just flavored water. But, I don't know, I would not have suspected coconut immediately. So it was just a very weird feeling tasting it for the first time. Also, speaking of weird things, you know that they have garlic parmesan flavored Doritos? See, I knew that they had like the barbecue ones that were there, and I know there's a couple other ones. Like I know there's a prawn flavored one that's in several Asian countries, and I know that there's the like the chili limon, and I know there's a chili one in general. And then obviously the pretty standard ones like the sweet spicy chili one, the purple bag. You've got the Cool Ranch, you got the nacho cheese. You get the newer barbecue ones. I didn't really have a garlic parmesan one. And it's like in a gray bag too. Because we were in the store a couple of days ago. And I forgot to bring it up yesterday. But we were in the store a couple of days ago. And I saw it and I was like, huh. These things actually can pull. To be fair, I'm not going to complain. You just offer to be a free victim. Sir, I need you to come over here and be the free victim that you promised me you would be. We're killing you. Execute him. Also, I noticed that's a Raytheon bell. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily the Raytheon bell itself, but skin-wise. Normally I would just go ahead and drop Wyvern Fire here, but I want to save it for the other one. I'm really not going to be touching it too much until then. Yeah, I didn't think it was you, I will say. So I've had plenty of cases where I've had people that just don't pop up in stream like they did. People that don't talk in stream, which again, you're not going to be obligated to. I'm not going to be like, if you want to pop into the lobby, you need to go ahead and communicate with me. I have an open lobby here for a reason, with the lobby code posted. I'm not expecting anyone and everyone to be active in chat if they want to play. At the very minimum, if I can offer them a good experience, I'm happy then. But I've had that happen 3 or 4 times, I think, now, after this one. So I guess technically 4 to 5 times now. One of them eventually did end up talking to other... Ah, okay, you're fine, you're fine. You're all good. Like I said, I'm not going to require you to be active in chat there. It's just one of those things of... kind of just talking matter-of-factly on the situation. Like I said, I leave it open lobby for a reason. I'm not going to be expecting you to be talkative 24/7. So you're all good, don't worry. Sir, I need you to hold still, thank you. Trying to smash your tail in. Ooh. I got the boost at least. We take it. We take. Oh, I didn't see that one actually. It's a geyser. Bubbly Dance, my beloved. Bubbly Dance is gone now. Oh, let's go try and leap onto him. Oh, that works fine too. quite at the wounded level, where he's skull, but yeah, like I was saying though before, some weird stuff. Apparently they got garlic parm flavored ones, which I would have never expected that in a million years. If you were to tell me to predict a flavor, I mean, again, it's like, it technically makes sense to an extent, but, you know, it's not one that I would have gone ahead and actively said, yeah, I'd make a flavor of Doritos for that. So, I don't know, we ended up picking a bag of it up because we were kind of all curious at the house about, what it was going to taste like, so we just said, try it, might as well. I will have to let you know. I'm assuming I'll probably try it before Saturday. I will let you know if it's any good.
Use this if you need some noodles.
Attack. Just slam him a few times. Okay, wait. Wyvern's Fire, since he's down. There we go. Alright, it's 488. We're down to, unless I missed one,
That's my
it should be
partner.
12 more to go. So he's just chilling with the other dead one.
Coloration. Texture. Yep. Nutrition levels.
Eric, we've killed nearly 500 of these things. I'm surprised that you're just constantly studying them. To be fair, I killed like with 200 with you. But the fact that we've still killed like 200, Eric, and you're still studying them. It's not too bad. It's pretty standard time for what I'd expect. Even if I was solo, that'd be pretty similar time.
Yeah,
Alright, what we got next?
of course.
Since
Come
you're
back
in here,
anytime.
is there anything you specifically need done in terms of quest-wise or monster-wise? Might as well put the offer while I'm here.
You're the best meal you've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Check up here.
Is there anything you need?
Still no. Okay. How fast this thing's refill. Can't you... Num 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 num.
Good hunting starts with good
Ooh, fluffy egg. And a Zeus voucher. No, that's fair, that's fair. I get you on that one. Despite this being my stream account, I technically beat the game twice. Because I've got my main... Well, this is more my main account now at this point, but my non-stream account, I beat the game on, so I had an entire thing a while back when I was first streaming it that had notes of every single monster, of what they were all weak to and everything. Just that I knew what to bring along. Which still surprises me how many of the monsters in this game are actually weak to fire as you go through the story for the first time. I mean, to be fair, it's one of those things, if I'm streaming it, I want to at least try to do it in a decent time. Because I'm like, I know some of this stuff, like, for example, when I go in and sometimes do the low ranks to help some of the low rank people out on Rompopolo, I know that some of them are going to be taking, 10 minutes to kill the thing, because it took me about 7 or 8 to do it the first time, I believe. Don't quote me on that one, but I believe it was 7 or 8 in terms of minutes. So at that point, if I knew that the monster's weak to water from that point on, second time I came through, it was much faster. That's because I had the Uthduna weapon. And even then, it was still several minutes. Wasn't nearly as long, but that's because I came in with a water weapon, knowing it was weak to water. Which, I mean, some of it you can intuitize from. But then there's other ones, like Rompopolo, as I said, you wouldn't get the inkling that he's weak to water. Like, I had guessed he was weak to fire initially. I brought my fire blades along when I first saw him. Thought he was weak to fire because, oh, he's a poison monster. He's gaseous. He's weak to fire. Obviously, he's not. But... because obviously the frog didn't really matter, Quematrix didn't really matter because it's what you have available. These two are both weak to fire. This is weak to fire. This is a minor weakness to fire, albeit he's mostly weak to electricity, but you're not going to have any electricity. Water weapons, you get either of these two. Deal with this. This one has a minor water weakness, so he's primarily weak to ice. Well, actually, it's just not even, well, actually, it's not a minor, it's just a weakness. Not a major weakness, but a weakness. This one's weak to fire. This one's weak to fire. This one's weak to water. This one's weak to water. This one's weak to fire. I believe it's weak to dragon, which I don't think you'd still have access to, but, you know, water still works well enough, I guess. This one's weak to fire. This one's weak to water. This one's weak to water. This one's weak to dragon. This dragon. Just like looking at all of these, fire and water are just really good elements in this game. Especially fire for all like, the early game stuff. You get to the latter end, you get a whole bunch of stuff weak to water. But like I said, it's one of those things, if I'm going through it the second time and I'm going to stream it, I want it to at least be entertaining enough instead of me fumbling around trying to figure out some of the stuff there. And it also helped that I just picked up some of the weapons that I was already using. Albeit it was just dual blades at the time, but it does help. Anyway, let me actually pull something up.
Any questions?
You up for running GOG, honestly? I'm up for doing some. I'm not really feeling 10-star right now. We'll do 9-star GOG if that's okay with you. Just because I don't feel like dealing with him sitting there and nuking us repeatedly. If we do one thing wrong. I've tried doing it off stream. 10-star GOG is in a very similar situation to 10-star Rompopolo, where I don't want to do it with randoms. Not to say, like, not considering you a random in the sense, but more like randoms popping in through SOS. Because I'd love to help people on this, but this one especially, dear God, the amount of people that come in underprepared for either of these two and get one-tapped, it scares me.
Quest accepted.
Which is a shame, because they're both really fun fights. I'm like, a GOG at least has the 9-star one.
I've got a
10-star
special
Rompopolo,
announcement.
I mean, I'd like the fight to last longer than 3 minutes, but it's Rompopolo. He's not made to be strong. Heck, we were doing 10-star Arkveld earlier and 10-star Jindahad, and we kept getting so many randoms when we had it set to manual join. So it's so many randoms going in. It was an experience. Oh, that's fair enough. I get you on that, though. Yeah. The same thing with Rompopolo as well. You get hit once and you get juggled. Even if you're well prepared, you can still get killed by it. And then meanwhile, I see the people that are coming in where I'm like, okay, you're rank 120. Maybe you're forgetting about the poison weakness because it's not a big, strong monster. But then I see like a rank 700 coming in and getting 2-tapped because he's got 400 armor. Not even like 477 like I have. That's with an armor charm. But just 400 armor. And then he's got no poison resistance. And then in 3 minutes the entire quest has failed. Which is a shame, because like I said, I would love to be able to help out with some of those ones, especially Big Rompopolo, because I know that would actually be something that would feel really good, because I've done Big Rompopolo enough times, and I've done it solo, with just my Palico and me. But, like these right here, this one actually might be worth joining into, I will say. Because that's 7 minutes without anyone joining on the auto accept. I actually will join this one. Because there's a high likelihood we get through this. High likelihood. Other one, it's like 3 minutes with most people. I'm not risking that at all. I would not risk that personally. It's guaranteed to, well, it's just not guaranteed, but it's very likely it's going to fail.
Commencing the quest. Are you
Like, I almost feel like with Rompopolo,
issued additional supplies.
with Big Rompopolo, Arc-Tempered Rompopolo, it's almost best to just run 2, maybe 3 people maximum, because the one thing to consider is that every person you physically add in is an opportunity for someone else to faint. And you have a limited number of feints. Yeah, we got 1 out of 3. That's not bad.
I'm with you.
As you can see, you got big geyser attacks like that. Still hurts. Yeet. Well, I got my poison charm at least. I know this person's coming in with a gun lance, so they should be able to take out most of the... Yeah, that hurts, but... Again, we got defender meal for a reason. I just realized I didn't come with a fresh meal. Oops, that's an issue. I'm actually just gonna top myself off, honestly. It'll take me a moment, but... And like, I will understand capturing this one if we were down to like 1 feint, but for the most part, I don't
Get in position.
think there's too much of a reason to do it yet. Barely missed him. I forgot that he does it much shorter than usual as well with that. Alright, where's he moving to? It doesn't matter. Let me pop some... Game, can I please pop some... Take the advantage when we can. Surprise! No powder bonus, but that's still drastically better damage than before. Never mind, I'm also not putting an extra on there. Alright, you can take some powders. Yep, and Hunting Horn does not have. Speaking of being unprepared, Hunting Horn has no poison res. Actually, neither of them do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yep. Because I was trying to type in chat for a moment, didn't pull up. Never mind, forget anything I said.
Hey.
So I was trying to pull up. I thought McNugget was going to pilot me a little better than that. Probably shouldn't have expected much from him. Probably should have gotten into a corner and told them, hey, poison res. Build it, please. But that's what I mean. We had some drops to poison that... They would have been in a bad state, but they wouldn't have died. Or if they would have gone down, it would have maybe given at least a couple more hits.
See you again, Hunter.
Luckily, I really didn't lose much. So... That's okay.
Ooh, I'm liking this.
Not like I was dropping traps and losing anything there. But that's kind of what I was talking about from before. Cause like I want to trust other people, but it's one of those things that I know that they're just not going to come prepared. So trying to do it with randoms most of the time is not likely. Even if I know that we can easily do it in like 14 minutes comfortably. Low rank, high rank. We got any tempered? If not, nope. Okay, I'll set it to standard for right now. Again, makes me very upset though because I love fighting this thing as well. And I don't feel like it's too much of an ask to at least try to be prepared going into it. But that's randoms for you. You can only prepare for yourself. But we don't dwell on it.
Okay, Hunter. Eyes keen, mind sharp.
Honestly, even outside of stream, I think one of the times I tried to Arkveld, I had someone that was completely unprepared, had no Dragon Res. Dragon Blade most of the fight. Well, we did get down to Skull. With the 3 of us. We ultimately lost, because I went down once or twice. I went down once, I think it was. One of us went down twice, is what it was. We all went down at least once. I know one of us went down twice. I don't think it was me, but it might have been it might have been me. To be fair, I say don't think it was me because there's only 1 in 3 that it could have been. I'm just surprised this is the other one. This is the tempered one. Not bad. I just wanted to hit the regular one first. That's fine, you can hit me, I'm vanishing. I'm riding off into the sunset. I'm a little magical girl running off into the sunset. You'll never find me. There's a Raytheon right there. Like, let's try not to... That's a Nitro Toad. Bring me away and over to here. Okay, that's fine. They can fight. Part of me fully expects that if they add Devil Joe whenever we do get the DLC, we get the Angry Pickle.
On my way there.
I hope he can kill things and come in and steal the body. So I know he can do that in some of the other games. He just pops in, steals the body, and steals your kill. Danger Pickle. I do wonder what they'll add. Like, there's a couple monsters I've mentioned previously. Like, I want to see.
Here, bub.
I think Shigaru will be in there. I'd be surprised if he's not because we got Gore. There'd be no reason that Shigaru shouldn't be involved somewhere. I mean, not necessarily in the plot, but you know, he'll exist at the very least as a huntable target. Again, I hope Devil Joe's there. Only problem is that he, well, it might be a little annoying if monsters can screech. If he's got that gimmick that he does, and like that a couple other monsters do, they can just hear other monsters screaming and teleport across the map to go ahead and kill you. But to be fair, I know that's more of an invasion mechanic. That's not really in this game. Not necessarily. I mean, there's other monsters being able to jump in, but that's not necessarily an invasion, as opposed to this thing came from 2 maps away because it heard a screech to come throw hands. It's a little different. But since they're gonna add some big new monsters, I want to see a giant Kranadath. I really do. Like, we theoretically have an extra area to the oil well basin. Theoretically. And even if you don't want to go somewhere that's going to be like some of the standard stuff, it's going to be like expanded areas. And as I said, I feel like even then you could have like the connection to the oil well basin somewhere to be the start of the DLC areas. And then that goes into its own zones afterwards. So, like, we know the dog came from somewhere. So have it connect over to there. Get 2 for 1 out of that. Oh, yep, and if you get that wound there, he drops and he takes damage. Ah, beautiful. We love it. Speaking of Cranadaths, yeah, I want to see a giant Cranadath that just throws hands with everything. Because those things are already really aggressive. I want to see a great Cranadath. And if there isn't one, it will forever live on in my heart. Ooh, I'm trying to jump there too. I'll take that there. That should be... Gotta subtract out a little bit that I've done from him. He might be about half HP. Obviously, I don't have an HP tracker, so I can't confirm or deny. I think he's around half right now. What damage I did earlier. All the way up now. Okay, less than. Better, I just right it through. Maybe 40% then, as opposed to half. I mean, obviously right now it's down to like, 15, 20. How come we down to 10 as well? I mean, I know it's like 10 to 20% for this goal.
Don't forget to grab what that monster dropped.
Better collect this trap.
Should
Glad you made it
be...
through safely.
We're getting paid well for that one.
I'll double check the kill count in a second. You either got 8 or 7 more before I go to do the big Rompopolo again for the big 500. Which, let me tell you, I will kill this thing so many times that it goes extinct. One way or another. It will not appear in another game outside of Stories 3, because I believe it does appear in Stories 3. But that was also before I went ahead and started nuking its very existence out of the water, and they'd already been kind of planning for that anyway, so...
Come on over.
But this thing after this game will be fully extinct one way or another, and I will personally ensure it myself with my very hands.
This order form will get you the best meal you've ever tasted.
Oh, right. Small. Okay, I was one behind. I didn't do the 4. Yes, we got 7 more. Nope, 8 more. I said 7 or 8 more, I meant 8 or 9 more, then I subtracted 1 off. I had it right. I'll take this one, because... I wouldn't be entirely too surprised if this one's near dead already, which would be a little bit unfortunate, because I'd actually like to come in and be able to actually provide some help, as opposed to adding extra HP onto it, but...
Commencing the quest, by order of the guild.
I don't know, we'll find out.
You've received supplies. Let's be sure to use them.
Yeah, I basically just ended up adding extra HP to it. Well, to be fair, it's... Well, before it was on scroll already, it was kind of running, so it's not too much extra. Oh, he's just dead.
The start of another hunt.
Really get some damage on this one. Okay, not as much on the Rompopolo on the second one, but... Alright, game counts that as a kill, so we're counting that as a kill as well. That's a cool looking sacred, I will say. I probably need to get around to decorating mine more. I probably have a few things for it at least. Oh, everyone's just thinking. Hang on, I gotta go back to mine. I'm slow with it. Close enough. Close enough. Yo, A for effort. I was slightly off, but I tried. Not too much here. But at this point, levels are just a vanity thing to me. Because being the same, I mean, for the most part, I mean, to be fair, it tells you how much someone's played, sure, but for the most part, being level 300 or level 100 is going to be more or less the same thing. Well, not necessarily 100, but like level 150 or 300, I guess. Because level 100, you just unlocked your charms. So you actually have decent ones available that you can start pulling from 9-star monsters and 10-star monsters. But like a level 150 or 300 or 450 or 600, 750, 900, all that means the same at the end of the day.
Let us eat.
So I was gonna say, someone that's rank like 150 could have played multiple of the other games, and it's still gonna be really well skilled. And even someone that's newer to the series is still probably gonna have a decent amount of knowledge. I mean, they might not have as much as the veteran player, but the veteran player really isn't gonna make much of a difference anyway, whether they're rank 100 or 500. Outside of maybe knowing the new monsters. But, oh, server decided to have an aneurysm. I'll go get another server up then. I was gonna say, yeah, my internet's not having any issues, so it's probably hiccuping a little bit. To be fair, I know sometimes if the server is up for a certain length of time, sometimes it can start having issues if it's a private server and you don't have like 8 people in there.
Don't be shy. Have a look.
So it could be one of those situations too.
Hope it serves you well. Here, it's all yours.
Free stuff.
Here,
So just...
it's all yours.
I don't really need the monster parts as much anymore. At this point, I just want the medicine.
Here, it's
That
all
or the
yours.
weapons, because I know if I get the weapons, they
You take care
probably...
of
I don't think they
yourself.
can show up after a certain point. It just gives me free weapons without having to worry about it. Because what am I going to do with all these guild points outside of maybe wait or save investigations? And at that point, if I'm saving investigations, I'm getting more out of it than I would have otherwise. Unless I get rid of it. Like, unless I save and get rid of it. Like, I got 226k. I can wait for a long time if I really needed to get an exact thing. And I noticed that some people have done for some of the stuff like Soragio's Dissenters, or trying to get some stuff for Zoshia for the Fogleam gems. Okay, let me get lobby ID search. Let's try to do this again. Lobby ID, whatever it is now. Game, can we... Are the US servers just having issues right now, or... We'll give it a second. Nope, okay. So I know my internet's perfectly fine. I've got my second monitor up right now, and I'm seeing full 4 things of Wi-Fi. So, to be fair, it's not like it hasn't happened before. Before I've gone into public lobbies, it's happened, so... Could just be servers having a hiccup. Oh well. If it fails, I'll try once more. And then from there, if it doesn't, I'll just go online single player for the moment. Okay, no, got the lobby up this time again. Yeah, probably just had a server hiccup then. Imagine a few other people probably got kicked out of theirs. Alright, let me get the new ID. I almost said T7, 7T. Let me double check that. Let me repin this. Pin it to stream.
I've got a special announcement.
Alright.
Come on over, Hunter.
Yeah, I wonder what causes it to
Yes.
flicker and crash then on the server. Maybe it's just server load, because like obviously they need to have server space somewhere. What if it's like server load or something? Oops, that's tempered right now. Not touching that.
Of course. Come back anytime.
What number am I at again? 2, I'm correct.
Yes.
Alright, I got 7 more to go. I'll just do another
See you again? Yes.
game, please. There we go. I'm surprised well, be fair, it's an arena challenge. I'm surprised it's not under here for the bear one. Even if it automatically put you to the arena one. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one then. That's fine with me. But yeah, apologies for lobby code getting switched up. 'Tis life.
Okay, Hunter. Eyes keen, mind sharp.
Alright, we got the little weakling guy first. Let's start with him this time and actually remember to start with him. Smoke nut for the funny. Do love smoke nuts. I wonder what some of those would taste like. Like I can't sneak attack in here, but I can get 3 hits off on him, and then I can still sneak attack him, so I'm just gonna do that. With any wounds he gets, I still have 3 wounds. I love the fact that Raytheon still picks him up and tosses him. You could throw him like a rag doll. It's like if any of you've seen the Mizutsune fighting the Uthduna, just bites onto the big Arapaima and just gets flung around. And thrown like a sock puppet. I was about to say, if he's going to tussle up with a monkey next, if he's going to tussle up with monkey after immediately getting jumped by a Raytheon, this thing had a death wish. It's not even a tempered one, it's a standard one. And if this tempered one's still losing, where are you going? Okay, you're going all the way over here. I'm gonna say, you've been going a long way away. Take the water moss. Free sneak attack now. Again, I'm surprised I can, but I've been jumping this thing, but to be fair, it was... Okay, I was actually trying to go for the head, but that works fine too. Fucking the animation, the worst time. No more geysers for you. Stop trying to poison the water hole. It's not very healthy, you know. You probably will be fine with your own poison, but like the other animals here probably aren't.
Power up activated.
Actually, what would a Rompopolo even eat? I'm assuming, given its little scythe arms, probably carnivorous. Because, like, some of those monsters, you can kind of get the idea of what they probably eat. Like, the Chatacabra is basically just an oversized frog. I get the feeling with that one that it's omnivorous, but it's one of those things of, like, the meat that it eats is more like bugs, which is insectivore. But like, given this thing's beak, because it's got like it's got the toucan problem where it's got a giant, long, thin beak. Where I'm like, this thing almost feels like something that would parasitize and like drink the blood of something else, like a mosquito. But it's clearly got like sharp little bits there that are serrated for the purposes of cutting stuff. Unless it's a fish eater, it could totally be a fish eater. I could totally see this thing eating like fish or crabs. Cracks the crab open, pulls out the meat from it, and swallows it whole. Or just gulps fish down in a similar manner to some birds. Problem is, it's in an area that doesn't really have birds, but... That's kinda just... I mean, if it does have, like, mud shrimp, we do know it has shrimp. It could be eating mud shrimp. Because the implication of being able to get them from trade implies that they exist. And that means you have to go digging around for them. Which this thing would have a beak that could dig around for it. Or what it could do is geyser it up so that way it shoots it up. Then it can easily get the mud shrimp. To be fair, this thing's a weird looking balloon animal anyway. Its biology doesn't look like it makes sense too much, but I'm like, I'm trying to logic it out here. I can see its tail being used for hunting. So I don't feel like this thing eats birds, because it wouldn't be using its... I mean, I guess it could. Gelodron would be too big for it. I mean, Gelodron would be too big, so it's probably not eating Gelodron. Well, I feel like mud shrimp and the mud crabs, like the mud crabs and the oil shrimp, or the mud shrimp and the oil crabs would be the perfect food for it, I feel like. And again, this thing gives me carnivorous energy. Like, it's a predator because it has eyes in the front of its head. As opposed to most kind of animals that are prey animals, would generally have some kind of eyes on the side of their head, so that they have bigger room for watching out for predators. So this thing is actively hunting something. And I don't get the idea that the thing's eating bats or birds. It doesn't feel like the type that would. And I don't get omnivore vibes out of this. I get the idea that this thing probably eats like crabs or fish or like shrimp.
Pay attention to your weapon sharpness.
Better, just as I said, it's just one of those cases that it drinks blood of other animals. I could totally see that too. It's got a sharp enough beak that pokes in, and then it drinks it. And like, it has mosquito vibes to it. It very much has mosquito energy. like a mix of like a mosquito and a kiwi. And like a balloon animal. I mean, maybe... Well, no, I don't think it could eat eggs. Like, this thing doesn't seem like the type that would eat eggs unless it's eating, like, new Udra larva. Or not Udra larva, new Udra eggs. And I'm like, I don't think this thing is going to a new Udra nest. And even then, that would only be one season when the eggs are around.
It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
There's some slinger ammo there!
So I'm like, at least with some of the other ones, we got new Udra. We know new Udra, like,
Go all out.
ganks the monkeys. We know that the monkeys are kind of omnivorous. 'Cause it's a monkey. At the very minimum, we know that they can toss stuff around. We know kind of Raytheons have like a little chin spike
Glad
for
you made
feeding
it
their
through
young, so
safely.
they're eating stuff. You know, Rathalos and Raytheon are technically the same species. It's just sexual dimorphism. Sorry, I don't know why we're going into a full-on biology lesson right now. We're going full biology lesson right now. And two.
Yes.
Any quests you want to go on?
Let's see what we got right here. Oh, we just started. I'm gonna come in for that. Nice and easy. Which, side question, I guess that means, like, because, I mean, I know that there's certain types of fish, like the anglerfish, for instance, where a lot of the ones with the lanterns that you see are the female ones. Whereas, like, the male ones
Wow. We sure got here
are
fast.
basically little mini parasites that attach
Hurry into
themselves onto a
location now.
female. And then kind of just fuse with them. And they get the nutrients that they need while providing the means of reproduction.
That's our target.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is that Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Like, I know some of the cases, like, I don't remember which octopus it is, but I know that there's an octopus that's similar. Not necessarily with, like, the males fusing into the females, but I know that it's one of those cases that the males are tiny and stay, like... I'm gonna say, I think, like... 1 inch is, like, what, 2.5 centimeters, roughly? So I think that's roughly about 5 centimeters. My non-American viewers, for one of those octopus species that get like 2 inches for the males, and then the female ones are the giant ones. I get the implication with the new Udra, because you've seen how big the tiny ones are. I feel like with the new Udra, I don't know about the Jeyu. I feel like that one probably has males and females that grow up the same size. I can't really explain why, but seeing like the new Udra coming around during the thing there and seeing the eggs during the plenty with like the little baby larva ones, it makes me feel like, because it's hunting around there, that it's probably a female octopus that's guarding the eggs. So, and I was gonna say, that makes me feel like most of the ones that we are seeing are female. I mean, it could be wrong. It could totally be the opposite, where the female ones kind of just lay the eggs and die, and then it's the male ones that are guarding. Could totally be a case of that. But New Udra always came off as a case of all the ones that were fighting are female. And we know that's not like the only case. Like we know Mizu, we know that Mizutsune, all the ones we fight are male. Because the males get really aggressive whenever it's mating
And
season for them.
complete. Rewards come to me.
So all the ones that we're killing are all male Mizutsune, which we haven't technically found a female one yet. I mean, we know that they exist, but like Monster Hunter-wise, actually hunting them, those are all male ones. So considering that, I'm like, I feel like New Udra's probably a case of the opposite, where you're hunting the females. And I'm like, I don't know necessarily if the male one goes the anglerfish route, or if it's just one of those that it's just really small for its entire life. But I feel like you really don't fight the male ones. Again, I could definitely be wrong. Maybe it is a case of... And it's one of those things I almost kind of want to talk to the devs and see like what their thoughts on that would be. Because at the end of the day, these are basically just wild animals that you're hunting. It's just that they're monster-sized ones. Like ones that are actually big enough to be a genuine threat. Apparitio. We got 2 more in, and then we get to
Let's
what?
be on our way.
I'll be up to an amount. We can worry about that later. Find the other one. Kind of not been paying attention to how much we have while I've been doing my thing.
Over here, come on.
Slowly whacking these things out of existence. Fortunately, the other one's kind of close by, which sucks in this instance. Because there's a potential that he jumps in now.
On my way there.
I do have a dung pod, actually. I could make use of that. I still have it. Unless he's smart and just stays out of the way. We'll get 497 then. No, that's 2 more. And then it'll be Big Rompopo. Oh yeah, like I said, I would love to talk to the developers. Because at the end of the day, these things are basically just wild animals that are monster-sized. They're all kind of living in their own environments. And obviously it also means that because of how big they are, that means that their numbers have to be a lot smaller in population, because... I don't remember what there's a certain specific, I don't remember if it's like a law or paradox or what it is, but it's basically something that says that the smaller an animal is, the more of it there generally can exist. That, and also just the less energy it uses as well. So like knowing these things, I think are like some of the monsters that you're fighting are like canonically 100, like Gog I think is several hundred feet tall. I think he's somewhere like 800 feet tall or something like that. He's massive. I remember it was 800 meters. Either way, he's a freaking huge dragon. Gog. So something like that probably is going to be doing a lot of eating and hibernating. And then it starts fighting whenever it needs to. Hence the oil be able to protect it really good, because it needs to be able to. And then when it's fighting, it probably exudes a lot of energy. Like, even if you theoretically lost versus Gogmazios, like, let's just say that he actually managed to run off then and got away, because you got him down to the last phase.
Over here.
That Gog is going to be battle-scarred, heavily wounded, and it would take, I don't know if it necessarily take him years to fully heal up. It might not, really depends. But it's one of those things that he's going to be in a real bad state for a while. And it means that if he is getting jumped while he's hibernating, he's probably going to be a little more wounded than like a clean one. Well, I guess I'm not clean one wounded, but like, it's possible that he'd be wounded while you're jumping him. You find him while he's hibernating. Then again, it's one of those things that he'll probably be very hungry afterwards. Because all that energy has to go somewhere.
Leave this
Gotta eat
to
a lot
me.
more.
Heels inbound.
I think Rompopolo is like 30 feet if I remember right. Like he's, I don't know if it's length or height with him, but I know something was involving 30 feet there. It was 30 meters. Again, it's one of those two. I think it's 30 feet. Which, that is a massive size, even for lengthwise. Even if it's like, say 10 feet tall, 30 foot wide. And where a lot of that length comes from its, like, tail. Or even if that tail is, even if it's like 20, even if it's like a 5, I was gonna say that tail is actually a pretty decent section of its body, like about by the looks of it, about a third. So I'm like, even if this thing was like 15 feet tall and 30 foot wide, that is still a huge monster. The tail is probably at least a third of its length. Whenever it's fully sprawled out. Okay, he's close to death too. Let's get the other one first. Oh, it's locking onto this one first. Nice. I do love that.
Yeah, right on target.
Yeah, I was hoping to get both of them, but we take one of them. Got the other one. That's what I was hoping for. Worst case, I think I could have gotten. I think I could have gotten both of them in the time of 60 seconds. They were both pretty low, and again, that's a 3-minute fight generally for each of them.
This is where a handler's
3.5 minute fight.
comes in. You go get some rest.
So I think 60 seconds would have been enough to at least kill both of them. Maybe not to loot both of them,
Coloration.
but
Texture. Yeah.
very minimum carve both of them up. Not carve both of them up. Kill both of them rather. Alright, what's 96 and 97? So that's 2 more. And then we go fight Big Rob for 500. We did him for 100. We'll do him for 500. And we'll probably do him. I don't know if I'll do 750 for him, but we'll do it for 1,000 when we get there. 100%. In fact, I probably won't for 750 considering I didn't for 250. But to be fair, that's yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just do it for the final one there. Oh, this one's fine. It's one more. Still, I can't believe how far we've come, because I know we killed a few of them when we were actively
Let's be on our way.
doing the story. But we weren't really doing, it was one of my least hunted monsters. And then I start hunting it more regularly. And then immediately afterwards, well not necessarily afterwards, but like you know, a short while afterwards, after I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and start extincting this thing, I finally selected the monster that I want to do. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, Rompopolo was our least hunted monster. Feel free to kill it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that outside of any hackers, I'm probably up there, not necessarily as the most kills of any Rompopo.
Let's take advantage of this.
Because you got people that were playing for much longer than me. Play more frequently. But I wouldn't be surprised if I was up there as one of the highest genuine Rompopo hunters. Especially with how many kills I have in comparison to certain other monsters. So I have a few of them like Chromatris and Gipsaros and whatnot that actually have a good amount of kills. But Lalabarina. Part of that's also just from other quests. This is I'm killing it for the love of the game. Alright, what was it? Charge Axe to Hunting Horn? Yeah, Charge Axe to Hunting Horn. Let's see, I knew it was either charge or switch. I'm paying attention to the left side. Oh, it's the Ajaricon Hunting Horn. Well, maybe not mechanically, but at least visually. It's Monkey. Alright, one more to go. Oh, I don't have anything attached to it. Alrighty, well. Bada boom. Wrong one. I'm not gonna say that one after that one. I said the wrong one by accident. Just out of habit. I was gonna touch the other one that was next to it and I accidentally tapped. Because I have the stream one set to the equals as opposed to the minus, whereas the other one I wanted to send was on the minus and I tapped equals. Yeah, I meant to touch the other one. Speaking of, I'm just gonna set that one preemptively back to here. And then let me just swap the two weapons real quick.
Ooh, I'm liking this.
Or actually, I don't need to. I can just go ahead and just go in here and swap the. Because I just switch whenever I get into the next mission. Oh, it does have a jiggly square. Never mind. I thought it didn't. And this one will be get the black Rompopo. I haven't seen the bear ones because I wasn't playing when the bear one was available, or at least not well streaming the opportunity to do so, I guess. But oops, that's right out. Really don't want to do Pick or Poison as your last one before Big Rompopo. I'm gonna be real. Because I've done that one enough times. Honestly, I might just do this one for the sake of. Normally I don't like doing the optional quest for this one, especially because I can just save investigations, but... Oh, I forgot to check. I checked to see if there's one available. I should check to see if there's one in the oil basin to hunt. I should have done that first. I forgot to. To be fair, I'm so used to pulling stuff up there and doing it the old-fashioned way at this point that I have so many investigations saved that I'm not even thinking about that.
Supplies. Let's be sure to use them.
Oh, this one won't take very long. Be in and out in very shortly.
Didn't even know it hit him. Here we go.
But I did say I was labeling this as Rompopolo Extinction 500 Kills Edition. I gotta make it genuine. That way it ain't clickbait. No, no geysers for you. We don't like geysers around here. What's the plundering? Okay, it's not like what's he gonna grab? Stuff that I already had literally hundreds of, if not thousands of?
Moving to a new area.
So I mean on both high rank and low rank, I have a stupid amount of Rompopo stuff. Like to the point where I'm pretty sure I maxed all of it out already. On every single weapon. Which, to be fair, some of them have some pretty cool skins, I will say. Like, the Rompopolo Sniper I actually probably will use the skin of at the very least. I don't know how good it is, I'd have to see the actual stats on it, but... Nope, you ain't doing that. And gone. Alright, well, we got Big Rompopolo left.
Comes in. You go get some rest.
Just Big Rompopolo left. Alright, this should probably not be too bad. It might take a try or two, but... I'm gonna switch over intentionally to... size meal. I'm going to get myself a full... I don't remember what I have as my active. But I'm going to actively give myself a fresh refill of it too. I think I had the All Harkins one, which would be Exploiter. Which, to be fair, Capra's meal is pretty good. But... yeah, I thought so. I'm going to take the defense one. Because that's just going to be more valuable to me personally. Let me just take a Kanafa one.
Appreciates it.
Take the Kanafa cheese, it's not bad. Alright, we'll get myself stocked up to full with everything. Can I eat the Amnesty, please, game? Thank you. If I was there for the whole performance, I would have gotten a small attack buff, but... it is what it is. Actually, it might be worth staying for a moment or two. At the very minimum, just for that. Stash extract, I don't need that. Stick a smoke nut. Don't need null berries. There we go.
If you like soup and noodles, we've got a special delivery for you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take that. I'm gonna take that moment for that attack buff. I don't mind. Same vocal cord. I mean, technically no, because they're her vocal cords. Those are yours, so you're gonna sound different because of that. And a few other factors as well, but. So we'll just give it a second before. That way we actually get the buff. Let's try to. But, oh man. 500 kills. I mean, we'll celebrate when we actually get there, but we're about to be. Wanna make sure I didn't screw it up. Yeah, 500. About to be. Alright, please give me the attack boost so it wasn't for nothing. No. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not even just an attack boost, it's an attack and defense boost. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's attack and
There's
defense
a
boost.
quest that's only available
don't
right
matter.
now.
Let's get started. We got this, Happlings. We have it. Like I said, we just gotta focus, we gotta breathe, we gotta play carefully. And we should be able to do it in like 12 to 14 minutes probably. Maybe 16 or 18 since I've not done this in a bit, but I've also fought some harder monsters too.
I'm sure you'll manage a result worth the struggle. Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to be frugal.
I've set a trap. Trap set. That's our target.
We've got plenty of stuff in the background too. And this one I know I can kill by myself, so I'm not even gonna... Well, myself and Gustavo, but... Point is... There we go, excellent. Would have loved if he was a little bit closer to the geyser so I could get him there, but...
Excellent use of the terrain.
I was gonna say that's either 1,000 or 3,000. And even just 1,200 is still a substantial amount. Stay down for a moment, just let it go off. And again, this is why we have the poison immunity, because if I hadn't, I would be dead here. I'm gonna let my stamina regenerate for a moment. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, I was worried about that. Take that wound now. Need to patch myself back up. Ooh. Knockdown on that one was... Assuming that this still has about the 50, 60,000 HP. did the first time. Something like the 50s or 60s. Yeah, it should definitely be doable. And we've got 4 down. We'll get 3 down to do it. So worst case. I could not imagine trying to do this hit list though.
Over here, bub. I'm your target.
You need so much frame knowledge of everything. Like, this is not DMC. But you can definitely style, but... Ooh.
Hey, get out of there!
Fossil. Do I have any? I do not. I do not. Ah, it's not too bad. I've done this one solo before, so I know I can easily get in what 10 to 12 minutes. Or not 10 to 12 minutes, 12 to 14 minutes rather. I want to complain about having some help on it though if you wanted to pop in. I said I was doing big Rompopolo for my 500th kill, and it's gonna happen.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Honestly, fair. I was gonna say you gotta be in Europe then because it's like a 7-hour time difference. Ooh, he just barely missed on that other one. Okay. But when he moves, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the other trap. No reason for me not to use it. Yeah, I was gonna say, because given my time, yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta be in Europe, right? Unless I'm, because like I know part of Europe, because I remember living in Europe. I was in Germany for a few years. And I remember that's like 6 hours
Alrighty,
difference from where I am. Okay, fair enough. To be fair, I don't know some of the other time zones. I just kind of figured Europe because I know that there would have been some flexibility in there that kind of went into there. That's kind of what's typical. Honestly, fair enough. Nope, we're not doing that. No geysers for you. Those guys are still hurt, but... Oh no. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I realized that the guys are coming in there, the animation's being locked in. Okay, that's a double at least. That's a okay, just didn't happen. To be fair, it usually knocks me at least once when I've done it solo. So... nope, I just don't. That's fine. I got the boost. Going for the big one, or is he going for... Let me see if I can drop this down. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. What's the game in question that you want to play but you can't, unfortunately? Also, yeah, it's the insurance meal call from my beacon. Awesome, Subnautica 2. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it so far. Even for just being in early access still.
Are you okay?
I also need to be a little bit more active with this.
On whatever you need.
Move out of the way for this picture doesn't see me because I might be able to get a sneak attack off on it. Worst case, he walks into a pitfall trap and I just jump in then. Free damage at least.
Whisper of steel.
But yeah, I was gonna say I have not done solo Rompopolo. It's like, I get you, I get you. It's one of those things that's oddly calming. It's like, certain people that fall asleep when they listen to, like, rain or thunderstorms. Oh, its tail broken, that's good. And forehoof broken. And forehoof broken. Nope, you're not doing that tail. I saw that tail starting to go to the ground. We were not doing that. I was gonna say, somehow I'm not surprised with that. I was gonna say, literally matching the definition right there. That's a bad thing. I think it's just kind of funny.
Leave this to me.
I mentioned it there, and then, you know. Surprisingly, Gustavo not been dropping any shock traps for me. Ooh, I was really trying to hit the wound there for Vex. That would have.
Heels inbound.
All right, thank you, Gustavo. You at least cover me for that. Ooh. Okay, he's going up there, which means I now have a minute. Let me restore my stamina. And I actually have a minute now to craft. So I'm going to actually take advantage of that. And where is my...
What do you think we'll find?
Let's not accidentally toss the shock trap. Okay, we'll do one of each trap, so that way I have... Nah, it's one of those things of you got plenty of people that are kind of just there to watch. Because I know there's plenty of people. Heck, I know on my end when I'm. I guess we got ad break, but I'll give it a second. I'll just explain afterwards.
Almost there.
Oh yeah, he's almost done.
Time to go on the offensive.
Only one. Well, 1.5, but. Ooh.
Shock trap's
One,
down and
but-
ready for you.
Okay, there's a shock trap when I need it. If I wasn't exterminating this thing, I would actually just kill it. Or not, if I wasn't exterminating this thing, I would capture it right here because it's weak enough too. But and I said I'm murdering this thing, so it's gotta die. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things. I get it. You know, you got some people that are just not as talkative types. You got some of the people that are just there to watch. Could have someone that could be signed in that's... Or not signed in. Yeah, not too bad. For me being a little rusty, only one down is not bad.
Great job, partner.
And that was when I was putting down a trap, which could have been theoretically avoidable. So technically not. So technically, things doesn't even count as that. I mean, it doesn't insurance meal, but
Texture? Yeah.
you know, no feints for the purposes of reward money. Oh, I appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be famous one day, but I appreciate the notion at the very least. You know, a lot of battle-tempered emblems. Let me get some not really sketches, but I got plenty. I mean, as you can see, I've done this plenty of times. But actually, I beat my thing there. I was expecting 12 to 14 minutes. About 11. That's, I think, the fastest I've done it solo. Well, solo plus Gustavo with me, but you get what I mean. But that does mark 500 kills. I will go ahead and hydrate, yes. That does mark 500 kills, though. At least the stream title is now accurate. The 500 kills edition. Actually is. But yeah, like I said, I do understand people
I'm liking this.
potentially just wanting to watch something without any kind of pressure on their backs to be super active, or... Like, on my end, if I'm watching someone,
From the Fire Spring Festival.
unless it's like a friend that I'm watching, I'm usually kind of quiet myself whenever it comes to that sort of thing,
Do
so...
you have any requests?
I can't really blame anyone that's watching for not being super active. That or sometimes there just isn't much to say. Plus, it's one of those things of just being a smaller person means that you gotta have someone that's wanting to initiate the conversation first. And then so on and so forth. Because you know how people are. If they see... It's like the same reason that if someone sees a 500 versus 5,000 guy, they're going to go ahead and probably watch the 5,000 guy, because you're going to assume that it's probably better quality or some such. I mean, like I said, I can't fault anyone for kind of thinking that way. It's just one of those things, that's just human nature. That's just how it is. Anything I want here? As tempted as I am to take that, I'm not gonna. I'll take more of these, though. More garlic for the collection.
Okay, bye.
Alright, let me put these away. I'm surprised I didn't use any... I didn't even use any... I only used 2 traps. And I didn't even use any of my, flash pods at all. That was just surprising, honestly. Actually, why am I putting these away? The other ones, the powders I can get for putting away. But... yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yes. All right.
Gustavo, don't you have like some of the best... Actually, is there gamma gear for you? You might have gamma gear available. I haven't checked to see if the Palico gets the gamma gear. I assume he does. He does get the one of these Omega stuff. Honestly, I don't think he does. He does. It's right here. What does he actually get out of that? A lot more defense. To be fair, it doesn't really matter too much for him. Water severing, fire blunt, ice blunt. Funny dragon sword. I might make him this. I'm kind of tempted.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
I don't know, using it on my Palico. I'm like, it's literally the... It's literally the same thing that he's... Or, no, what do I had? I had the thing from before. What was I... whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, 3, 4, then slight weakness to dragon. Or a point where it's irrelevant, more or less. That's whatever. Still need the rated out one, but... I think the Morble Seedling. I want to see what the Morble Seedling looks like. I love that he can just have a thing of butterflies around him. They're just poison stuff. It's actually surprisingly decent damage. It is one of those things that's a costume, so he has to do all of it at once. Is someone just give me a what? I just get a what in place of my Palico. Spiky Pokey. And then I get another 1/1 instead. He gets... It's 2/2. Well, this one's 4, 1 across the thing. That's 2/2 across the thing. Which is not bad. To be fair, there's maybe an argument for mechanically using... It is like 375 if I did the full set. Because that would be... Where's the numbers on it? See, unfortunately, I don't really have any good paralysis weapons besides the one that I'm still using. And again, I'm not using it for the purposes of damage. I'm using it to paralyze occasionally. Which I would love to have something else, but it is what it is.
Can I proceed?
Ah, layered armor gets hidden with that one. That's unfortunate. Well, I need to run this a couple times anyway. Because I'll need 3 pieces for it, but... I figured there might have been an opportunity there. Morble Seedling's kind of funny. I might...
Should I begin?
Because I just need the Omega Daddy and the pedal, yeah.
Watch
That's
this.
real cheap.
Oh, good. Very good.
Still love how the idea of just having butterflies
Welcome back.
flying around him.
Can I help you with anything?
It's so goofy.
Maybe I should get a new look too.
Let's actually give you
I
the
love it.
improvement there. There, you get to look better now, Gustavo. You get to look actually slicker. kind of fits you more. Plus, it's not as white, so it actually kind of fits with the darker coloration on it.
This order form will get you the best meal you've ever tasted.
Oh man, I can't believe we hit the big 500 today. That was entirely unexpected. That's it. I think, given the time, I will be wrapping things up momentarily. I'll be back on Saturday. I'll have open lobby in case anyone wants to join us. But we'll be playing Tabletop Simulator. We'll be doing some board games. So if anyone wants to, that will be obviously in the evening. I know, Sai, for you, that'll be, because you're like 7, let's see, it's 1 in the morning, so it's like, yeah, it's 7 hours different. So I'm like, I know for you that'll be mid-morning, roughly. Like early and mid-morning, well, this is like early morning. But, yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern, which, considering it's like an hour, no, I was going to, actually, no, what am I saying? It's going to be like 2 in the morning for, actually, I'm like, wait, no, that might be like 2 in the morning for you. Hang on. My brain was not mathing on the time, because it'll be like 7 p.m. So yeah, it'll be like 2 in the morning for you. Which again, obviously, if you can't make that, that's of no issue. I understand. But I'll just mention it for the sake for you, because I put my times in Eastern time, because that's the time that I use. So. But yeah, we're going to be playing some board games. As I said, hopefully if Coffee's around, we'll get to do some Mansions of Madness. He said he should be, but we'll see. He might be, has to pop up last minute, or if he has a situation, he might be a little bit late, but we'll make it work. In worst case, I know we'll have some other games that you can still play. As we got Mysterium, we got Sniper Elite board game. Maybe we try and see if we can get the Darkest Dungeon one working, to see if that one works. We got the Dead by Daylight board game. We've got, what else? We got Terror Escape that we can play. We got options. And again, I'll see if I can find other ones as well on top of it. If we can get a big group, I'd love to play Secret Hitler at some point, but realistically, we're going to need 6 or 7 people for that, maybe 8. So, we'll see. But with that said, I will be wrapping things up here. Thank you all for watching, Happlings. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back on Saturday. See you then. Bye-bye.